All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday nighttime stream, also known as the Friday morning stream. Because it's so late. We are. All right. So, title tonight might just be the same title as earlier today. I don't know. Let's see. Rocket Break. OP09 is in stock. OP9 is hot. And Hololive English. New live card shop. Let's hit save. At here, we're going live for Friday. All right. Oh, that's weird. It's treating it like I didn't have a thumbnail at all. All right, create a channel over there. Okay. Very good. Looks like I got a message here. What do I got a message from? The father arrested for the school shooting. Interesting. All right, looks like the school shooter in Georgia was white. South Park will come back in 2025. Creators say they'll be skipping the election on purpose. Good for them, man. All right. Let's go over to YouTube. My power is out. That sucks. Hit the mute button for a moment. Okay. All right. All right. I think we're ready. Let me go ahead and ping the Discord servers. No, I already did that, right? Here's the extended menu. Here's PSA. Here's that. What's this? Just a Google, YouTube Studio, some ad, some article. All right, we're live, guys. Yay! We had a pretty busy daytime stream. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was an hour long, and it was not a slow stream. There was a lot going on. Whew, Mr. Anthony Kalura had a $1,000 order. My God, dude. That's a big sale. Here, let's go ahead and get the iPad set up. I'm here, and I'm ready to mingle. Karis and I have been watching Walking Dead Season 1 and Season 2, and oh my gosh, is it good. It's so good. So watchable. We are. Compared to the last season, it's like night and day. It's crazy. It feels like Season 2 was carefully constructed and interesting. Why does Mr. make me so blank with that sweet, sweet voice of a fallen angel? Fallen angel, I don't know about that. Oh, look at this. What's going on here? This is a Wave 4 Rainbow Golem. Pretty insane, actually. Super expensive, therefore. Oh, it's hot in here, dude. I'm turning my fan on. If I'm not even working much and I'm already breaking a sweat, it's too warm. It's too warm in here. Let's get that fan going. Is that 1 or 3? I guess 1's good enough. We'll leave it on 1 for now. Yeah, it's warm in here. It's because it's cool outside, so the AC doesn't run. So this room gets all stuffy and it doesn't get cooled down by the AC. Oh, that's much better. All right. Dark Ariados and Spinarak. These are from Team Rocket Returns. Okay. Actually, this will say Black Deck Spinarak. Well, there's one for sale, and it's part of a pair with the Dark Ariados for $116. Maybe I will keep doing that. Here, let's keep it going. Tell you what, we'll make ours even cheaper now. Let's make ours $120, which is a significant price reduction. All right. Heck, if we're going to do $100, let's put in the live customs. If it's going to be a nice item that's also clearance, live custom it up. There it is. Okay. Okay. TCC needs to start walking with this again and doing the rope. Yeah, I've been walking with Karis so that we both get exercise. So I actually do get a lot of walks in. Right. We're talking about maybe moving to Hawaii. We're floating that around. Hawaii is not the most money-friendly place to move. All right. All right, good. Make sure that looks all right. All right. We like how isolating it is. Maybe that fits our personality type. We're going away to the faraway island. All right. I was listening to the new Linkin Park singer. I don't know how I feel about her. That means you didn't like it. I started the Wolf Creek series. Those are going to be the best ones. Enjoy it. Let's see about this. What's this? Oh, it's the little milk shot. Cool. Let's lower the price on this card. I'm scared of flying across the sea. Yeah? Well, you know, if your plane breaks, you're not going to be any better off over land than over sea. Okay, $8. You're going to have about the same odds of survival. Those airplanes weigh tons of pounds. And you're so many miles up in the air, it's just not going to survive. It's not possible. All right. There's people who fly every day. They don't care. They're just like, whatever. So this is $104. This is actually, at 95, it should be considered a green label card. Okay. That's Poker Scyther. Now my TikTok is full of that singer. It's so bad. All right. Pop 9. Oh my god, dude. Look how rare this poker card is. This Scyther in particular is Pop 9. Jesus. That's nothing. All right, what we got? We've got a Brock Brecker, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1, English, Chainsaw Man, Final Fantasy from Nightmares. All right, hold on. So it looks like you got a mix of things. So you want one Chainsaw Man, is that right? Here's a Chainsaw Man. Final Fantasy from Nightmares. I believe I need to go get a new fresh box for that. Toss these ETBs out of my way. Got a couple empty ETBs. This is an empty box. Get rid of this empty box too. We might finally be out of it. I remember From Nightmares was almost gone. I think we might be out. Yeah, I'm gonna mark it down as sold out. I apologize for that. I didn't realize we were so close. I remember the last time I took inventory on it, I was like, ooh, almost out of this. All right, give me a second. From Nightmares. So the price has been moving up on this set as well, so that's an interesting thought. Ooh. What's up, Packology? So I can substitute a different pack like Hidden Trials or Hidden Hope, but we are out of From Nightmare. Why is my computer so slow right now? Oh my god, dude. Computer's running super slow. Alright. That giveaway's taken forever. I know, it's a real good one, so it's gonna last like a week, basically, right? Not gonna be over in a day. But, you know, that's a good thing. If you're somebody who spends a lot of time in stream, that's a good thing. Alright, now give me a moment here. Let's decide the new price. Alright, so we're going to bring it up to $5.50, it looks like. It's not actually a big change, but it's going to say sold out. Hit save on this. So, Mr. Brock, I'd like to substitute From Nightmares with Hidden Trials, if you don't mind, if it's all the same to you. And then Final Fantasy... Jujutsu Kaisen's the one that's missing from this list. Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, that's an interesting one, because if I recall, we had very little of the Jujutsu Kaisen. And then we did a big cleanup. And so the question I have is, where did I last put Jujutsu Kaisen? Let me just take a brief look around me. So I think to find the Jujutsu Kaisen... Wait, is this it? Hold on, what's this? This is Hunter x Hunter. No, that's Hunter x Hunter. What are all these? No. Okay, it's not going to be in these bags. So I believe I have to step out of the room for the Jujutsu Kaisen, okay? So I'll be right back. Yep, I was keeping it in the other room because it's so crowded in here and it's so rarely ordered. All right, so that's what we got going on for you. Let's do it. Where'd my scissors go? Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Where are my scissors? Oh, I know where my scissors are. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Here I am. I'm back. Woo! I am here. Wow. Sticking this. Ready? Brock Brecker. There's one holo. Two holos. And a 3 holos. There we have it. That one order took so long because I had to locate things so much. We were sold out of the From Nightmares, and then I had to locate the Jujutsu Kaisen, and then I had to find my scissors. While this music's a little loud, let's turn it down slightly. Alright, can I get the leftover cards included in my bag? So that's called bulk, and the instructions say we don't do bulk. Let me see your bag real fast, Mr. Brock. Brock Brecker, here we are. You got shipping? So I'll do it this one time, okay? But you got to ship right away. Everyone asks for bulk, and I have to tell everyone constantly we don't do bulk. Here we are. There's a very good reason for that, is because we don't have enough room on the table at all. It's actually a really serious problem. We have a very significant problem with space. So those 3 packs, which really didn't cost you very much, fill your bag up so quickly. See that? So that's the problem. Plus, not only that, they increased the cost of shipping, if you didn't know. So at some point, you get over a threshold and the cost of shipping goes up. All right. And bulk will take you right over that threshold with every shipment. All right. Next up, we've got Hathim, 7 OP9. You got it, Mr. Hathim. All right, 7 of the OP9s. Welcome, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Let's get that giveaway ready. Okay, bulk lives matter. DK country. All right. Sneaking this. Very nice. Mr. loves bulk. Yeah. Bulk's sort of like, it's a frustrating thing for me. I get really upset about it. Sometimes I just want to take it all and just throw it in the yard. So awful. It's like this, it's like almost trash. Just shy of being trash. And it is one of the worst amounts of trash you get doing this kind of work. So it piles up and you're like, mother. So I can either take it all and dump it in a dumpster, or I can box it and sell it for a few dollars. That's probably not even worth my time. I could be doing literally anything else. I could be drawing. I could be working on a video that earns ad revenue. I could be working on a short. I could be organizing a PSA submission. Yeah, there's like a million things I could do. I could be shopping even. Part of my job is shopping. So putting a book box together is such a waste. There you go. All right. But then when I toss it all in the dumpster, I kind of feel bad about that too. It's like, oh, the dumpster. It just feels wasteful. I need like a local card shop that can buy all my bulk for like a couple dollars a box. There's a thim. How many packs you got left? Ghost from the past. Probably like 20-ish. In the range of 20. Might be a few more than that. I don't know. All right, there we go. Here's Brock Becker, One Piece English, OP6. All right, OP6. Let's get it. We are. But it's a paying customers ask. That's kind of not right. So virtually every other rip and ship company does it exactly the same way. So this is just sort of the standard way to do it. That's because we all run into the same problem, where you can't really turn a profit if all the money goes towards shipping, and if the if you can't store it. For me in particular, it's a space problem too. We try to store everyone's cards on the table so that they can do combined shipping for their hits. There you go, Brock Brecker, Mr. Brock. Yeah, I mean, it's not me. It's virtually every break company does it the same way. They all take the bulk. There you go. All right. I meant to say I bought 2 of those. Let me get another one. Very good. All right, 2 of these. How many packs do you have left? If you want someone to love you, make them a BLT. There you go. Ta-da! Mr. Brock. All right, we got Nami and Shanks alternative art. Nice job. And there is the Nami. I need to specify more on the PayPal description. Oh, you're all good, man. Toss this over here. Ooh, ow. Good thing you bought 2 of them. That was a good pull. All right. All right. Very good. Next up, we've got Garrett Henderson, $20 to slab away. Okay, Garrett Henderson to slab away. Numlock. $1,000 remains. Jeff Leon, 10 OP9s. You got it, Mr. Jeffy Weffy. What are the chase cards for OP9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a chase card, all right. There's a really expensive chase card in this set. There's a really expensive chase card in this set. Okay. There's a manga golden card for Jolly Roger Bay. What's up, Windy City Gaming? Come on now. How you guys feeling tonight? It's Thursday night, Friday morning. Okay, toss that away. The chase are all the friends you made along the way. Here's this guy. That's the chase. Okay, we had a nice card pulled in the daytime stream. We want to do it again tonight. Yeah, if we could pull any mangas, that'd be great. Oh. Was that a full art? That's an SR, isn't it? Yeah, it's an SR. Konnichiwa. She's looking kind of like a bad guy. Okay, there you go, Mr. Jeff Leon. If I buy again and request bulk, maybe have bulk rates, says Mr. Banks. Yeah, we've, so this stream's 5 years old. We've done it for 5 years now. And we've talked about this subject pretty much ad nauseum. The very, very best system is no bulk. I go take all the bulk, throw it in the dumpster right now, because that would be a better use of my time. So that's the problem is we don't like to ship bulk. We don't like to handle bulk. We don't like it. It's just this bad stuff. And so we do sell bulk boxes for $30. It's loaded with bulk, but I could just stop doing that too and just dump all those in the dumpster, and it'd probably be a better use of my time. Because if I didn't assemble those boxes, I could just focus more on PSA submissions, which actually do make money, or creating content, which generates ad revenue. And I got 2 YouTube channels to run, so I shouldn't even be working on it. It's kind of ridiculous. I should make Alexis work on it, but she would have to be really efficient with it all the time because she's not even in every day, so I got to do it. All right, here it is, Jeff Leon. Mr. Jeff, let's grab your bag. Yeah, bulk's a real problem. It really probably should just be trashed. Here it is. We've talked about bulk so many times. All right. LMAO, that Law AA got treated like trash and got put with the rares. You need an employee. I have one. All right. Are you sure my box was shipped? Yeah, I've had a couple people mention it. I think they're just taking their sweet time, okay? So be patient with it. Sometimes shipping is a little slower, guys. But especially this week it was slower because it didn't go out till like Wednesday. And so, I don't know, maybe they just think about it. Sometimes a post office, it's a rural post office basically, and maybe they just got a slow day or something like that. Okay, so give it a little more time, and you're not the only one. I've had like 2 or 3 people mention their shipping slow, but I'm confident because I've seen this many times. Actually, I'm confident it's just a slow week. All right. If you think about it, if they all went on vacation for a day, like Monday or whatever, they probably had a big pileup of work. All right, hit them 5 OP9s. Yeah, it is a rural post office is what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! And 3 PRBs. All right, here are the 3 PRBs. Oh. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Snipping this. Okay. All right. Looks like a snipe battle going on here. All right, this is for Mr. Huthim. Oh, Shanks. Ooh. Here's some holos. Here's some holo. Here's this guy with the castle. Back in the day, I actually did used to throw bulk in the trash, and I would get in so much trouble. I made a video of me throwing the bulk into the dumpster, and it kind of went semi-viral, and I got so much hate for that. There were so many people who were like, they were shocked I would do that. They were so angry. It's like, well, you just don't understand. It's like, these cards are worth like a penny at best. And, you know, you go to online to buy them and they're like 5 to 25 cents. Well, yeah, but most of that is just going to be eaten up by fees and postage. And then you got to actually be paid for your time and labor. So what's the value of your time and labor? 25 cents? No. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bulk is a real problem. Now, there are people who actually play the game, and they want the English bulk for sure. So they are always interested in the English bulk, but it's the same deal. It's like, you know, I recommend you hit up a place that does English bulk and go get the cards you need. We are to play the game, but this is more of a collector's channel. All right, why don't you donate the book to all the children? Yeah, I mean, I even discussed that. So if I had to take all the bulk, make it nice, and then deliver it somewhere, it's just still not worth my time. It would be better for me to do something else that's actually productive. Mr. Thim, all right, Mr. Thim going deep. Yeah, there were some people who were really pissed about it. I made a video of me, and I was taking these giant boxes full of bulk, just dumping it right in the dumpster. I was like, this is not profitable enough to be worth any of my time. And the comment section just went off. They were furious. I was like, all right, whatever. Here we go. So, Frog Mario. Here's a Squirtle. Here's a Lunatone. Here's a Weepinbell. And here's Venusaur. Oh, wow. Bro sounds lazy, not gonna lie. I'm no hater, bro, but bro, that's insane. Well, do the math with me. So we started the stream today at what, 5, and we ended at 6. So that's 1 hour work. I did the PSA submission. That almost took 3 full hours. So that's 4 hours of work. I begin work tonight at about 12:30, and I'll be done at 8. So that's about 7.5 hours of work. So I'm pushing 11.5 hours of work on one day. But I also work the weekends, and I get 6 to 7 hours done on the weekend for each day. So 6 hours Saturday, 6 hours Sunday. So if I'm working 10-hour days on average, plus an extra 12 on the weekend, does that sound lazy to you? I just don't have a lot of time. That's all it is. And you're right. If I had an employee, maybe the employee could focus more on the bulk, but they will have to be in here every single day before my stream to liquidate that bulk and get it out of my way. But I just don't have that. All right, next we got Glenn Matchett. Mr. Glenn, 12 goes to the past. You got it, Glenn? All right. Toss this over here. Put it on a main road in a basket with the sign that says take one on each. Yeah, I wouldn't want to attract people to my home. That's a security flaw. Here we are. I wouldn't want to attract people like, oh, this guy must have a F ton of cards or something. All right. Mister could do one drive somewhere for Christmas to give the bulk to kids. Here we are. I think that another thing we talked about, there isn't even a place you can do that. Like most places won't accept Pokemon cards unless they're still sealed. And I'm I'm not donating sealed product. What am I going to go broke? Let me go grab a box. All right. Yeah, we've been doing this 5 years. This is the same conversation. It's like I'm experiencing the exact same conversation for like the 10th time. I do donate some. There's a gaming group up the road from me. A gaming group. I gave them so much bulk, they told me don't give them anymore because they can't do anything with it. We are. And there's a guy in the gaming group who actually sells Pokemon cards, like sealed product. And you could tell he doesn't like me being there. So you get this group, this gaming group, and they play cards. And I'm coming in and saying, all right, here you go. Here's all the free cards. Now you have no reason to buy any from the local vendor. So he gives me the evil side eye. And the business, the owner of the group said, oh, we don't need any more. That's plenty. So there you go. There you go. I'm sure the card shop would do it for you. Imagine Mr. donating Chi-Chi bulk to the kids for Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, that is an interesting thought too. No Chi-Chi bulk. It's the lack of compassion when you're talking. No. It's kind of like when you see a grocery store throw away a whole crate of like fruit or watermelons. When I worked for Coca-Cola, I saw that all the time. I worked, predominantly in grocery stores. And they'll bring a whole crate of like cantaloupe or watermelon or whatever it is, the seasonal item. And you got these young, strong guys just picking up these giant watermelons, tossing them into a food grinder, trash compactor. And it's like, bro, you could give that fruit away, but it's just not how business works. It's not how business works. Walmart needs it to go away like that. It needs to make it disappear so they can get back to the fresh product. And it's just kind of how it is. So people think Walmart's like this evil corporation. It's like, no, they've just got endless amounts of this stuff and they don't know what to do with it. Here we are. All right. Bulk card house. Imagine the fuse. Yeah, we've generated enough bulk to build a whole house out of it, I'm sure. Like if we just turn them into giant priority mailbox bricks and then cover that in epoxy or something waterproof. There you go. You could probably stack a whole home up with the amount of bulk we've gone through. It'd be ridiculous. But a lot of it's just crap. A lot of it's just junk. It's truly not worth very much. Again, like if you were to sell your bulk really carefully, you have to charge like 5 cents a card maybe. And that's fees, that's shipping, and that's your time. Is your time 5 cents? It's just not. But some people are able to make a profit selling bulk. But those are people who have specialized in it. They have whole shops running. They have a system for shipping that's especially efficient for bulk. And they've got so much already that they sell, $15 to $20 a bulk to one customer, right? So those guys, they do like singles and they hold on to the product for years and the product starts to move up in price over time to like 50 cents to $1. So there are guys who specialize in it, but I don't specialize in that. I specialize in this live stream. And so I wish there was somebody who lived right next to me who could take all my bulk away. And I'd give them the same box. I sell it for $30. If you could just drive over and take it away, I'd give it to you for $5 a box. Here we are. Because that's about all it's worth to me. All right. Let me know how many are left. I'll buy the rest. Sounds good. Let's find out. So we have 1, 2, 3 of the mini boxes, and those are 4 each. So that's 12. So there's 14 packs remaining, and then we're sold out. I'm not hating, just an observation. Oh, yeah. Here we are. Ooh. Okay. 2, 3. No ghost rare. The only real way to sell your bulk is if you create full set collections. Yeah, actually, there was a point when I considered dropping, it was like $24,000 on this sophisticated machine that uses like AI and images to literally sort the bulk for you into completed sets. And also to organize valuable bulk from non-valuable bulk. Now, this would be like something a card shop would buy so that they can start selling bulk on like TCG Republic. And those companies then put out an ad saying, we buy bulk, and they run the bulk through the bulk sorting machine. I thought about it, but I said, you know what? That's not what we specialize in. We specialize in the live stream. That's our specialty. So that's where our money is. That's what we do efficiently and effectively. And as for the bulk, there's a $30 bulk box available. And if it ever gets to be too much bulk, it's all going in the dumpster. Like right now, I have a stack building up. If that stack gets too high, I'm just going to start dumping them. There it goes. All right, Glenn, you got a fat bag. Bulk, though, is not really worth it unless you really love dealing with that crap. Oh, yeah, it's awful, man. Truly awful. So expensive to ship because it's so heavy. All right, here is Javier, 6OP9. You got it, Javier. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. I want to see some new faces. We want to meet a new guy. Where are the new guys at? We need a new guy to place an order. NB Stream Baby. Actually, we do have two new guys. Appreciate you guys coming in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just broke 100 viewers. 30 minutes in, 35 minutes in. How's it going tonight, guys? We're giving away a Charizard tonight. Don't go anywhere. I keep forgetting that shipping costs an arm and a leg nowadays. Yeah. Well, and the trick to shipping is like this. If it gets to a certain threshold in weight, it suddenly jumps a bunch in price. And there's another side to it. So I pay Alexis pretty good to do the shipping. She gets paid well. It's a good paying job. Like most of the jobs out here pay less than my shipping job. And so the longer it takes for her to ship, let's say your order, the more it costs to ship. And as it turns out, when you have a little bag, ships real fast. When you have a big fat pile of cards and she's got to get just the right box for it so nothing gets damaged, it takes a long time. So the speed of shipping is something we pay close attention to. I did all the shipping myself for years. The first 3 years I did all the shipping. So I learned very, very quickly that shipping bulk is a nuisance because you have to get it all together. It has to be stored somewhere, first of all. When people are purchasing orders like this, it has to be stored somewhere. So it takes up your whole house and room. And then they order shipping for their cards in bulk. Because we used to have a long time ago, we had a system where you could buy what was called a bulk box. And what it was a giant tube box that you could just fill with bulk. So every time, so Javier would keep this. He would buy a bulk box for like $20, and then I'd go store this in that box, and he could just fill it up. And but then you actually have to ship that, and it just takes a long time and heavy postage. And in the end, it got really, really, really time wasteful. And one day I said, we're never doing bulk again. And that was like the happiest day of my life because the channel was so much better when we got rid of bulk. It was so much better. I was like, oh, this is like 1,000 times more efficient. The room suddenly, I got like a whole wall of my room back. It was way better. I was like, never going back to that. Javier Arroyo. All right. I think you need a dedicated daytime streamer. Yeah, that's kind of the goal for Alexis. It's like 550 grams and under is like $3 or something, but over that is like 7 to 10. Any vintage pack breaks going on? Would love a Team Rocket Returns pack break. Yeah, we got a Team Rocket vintage pack break. That's Japanese with a guaranteed holo in it. We got 2 people in it. It just started at the very, very end of last night. So this needs 8 more people in it. It's $37 a spot if you want a chance for a holographic Dark Charizard. He's a $500 card, I think, as a 10. He might be 400, or he might be... I'll just go look him up. I don't remember what he is anymore. PSA 10, Dark Charizard, Japanese. All right. Dark Charizard's current cheap price is 400... Oh, no, that's a 9. Never mind. Okay, this is a 10. It's 585. So right now, there's only so many holos in this set. Remember, the Japanese set didn't have Raichu. So it's Charizard, Blastoise, and Dragonite. And then a couple stinky ones like Weezing. There's 2 trainers. There's Arbok. There's a couple middle ones like Magneton, Slowbro. Probably one I'm forgetting. Machamp, maybe. But the pool of holos is not huge for this set. So your odds for the Charizard are actually there. But what's also interesting about the Japanese Rocket Pack Break is that it contains a couple uncommon cards that are surprisingly expensive. And so I know this because I have an intuition for the cards. Here we go. Dark Charmeleon, Japanese. Let's check out Dark Charmeleon Japanese. Are you ready? So check this out. If you can just pull Dark Charmeleon, he's like $100 card as a 10. Isn't that nuts? Dark Charmeleon. And then also there is Japanese Grimer. So it's going to be Rocket Grimer Japanese. Oops. Rocket Griner. Hold on. So this is exclusively for the Rocket Japanese. English doesn't have it. But check it out. It's 125 bucks roughly. Those are the sponsored ones. Here's one for 127. This card right here, because it's a banned artwork. It's a banned artwork. So, you know, that's like another $100 common pull. And you can do quite well in a pack. You could pull Grimer, Charmeleon, and Charizard all out of one pack. It's like a jackpot if we do that. All right, let's get it. Who's next? Let's see. There is some serious money in the Team Rocket packs. Ethan Bernay, 1 PokeBruh. All right, Mr. Ethan. That would be these right here. You see all these raw cards in the front of the boxes because I'm getting ready to turn those into PokeBruhs. Oh, I do believe you have just hit a heavy pack. So this is a heavy pack in the PokeBruhs. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Not bad, huh? This one right here is actually pretty good. That's from Tag Team All-Stars. That's like 2019 or something like that. All right, there you go. Ethan Bernay. PokeBruhs are kind of, they're like the live customs these days. The PokeBruhs are. There's cold ones and there's hot ones. All right. Pokelogs, Shred and Pressure Machine Fire Logs. What? All right, Ethan. So, did you have a bag, Ethan? I think you did. I think you were in box number 2 over here. Yes, you were. All right. That was a nice PokeBruh, was it not? That was cool. What do we have here? We've got Manectric. This is a solid card. Pop 2. Dragon's Exalted is black and white reverse holo. Great for people who want a vintage card. Here's PSA 9 Topps Charizard. Very cheap. The PSA 10 is probably over 100. Here's Onyx. Onyx with the little hair in there. Okay. This is no rarity symbol Onyx. Pop 59. Really rare, no rarity, but he never sells. I think he's too niche. Here's Iron Golem. He's going away. Bye, Iron Golem. Here's an interesting one. Dragon Ball Fighters Carddass. Really nice looking card. Got a 9. It's quite hard to get a high grade on these for whatever reason. They just must have a lot of print lines or something. If you didn't know this, I believe 9s are collectible. It's 8s I don't trust. I think 8s are too low. So you'll be surprised to know this card is not a common card. It is population, you ready? 3. There it is. Pop 3 Dragon Ball card. So while everyone else is chasing those modern cards that have been printed a lot, this one's actually rare. It's from 1995. It's older than all of the Pokemon cards. Just a thought. Okay, my job to educate. Here's Scyther. It'll take a minute and get the Scyther the right sticker, right? Where are my stickers? Here are the stickers. All right, let's see if this Scyther fell in price over time. We'll cover this up. It's a great card. Prism Scyther from the Vending Machine series. All of the artworks in this series were drawn by Ken Sugimori himself, the entire set. It's a very cool set. You'll find that the PSA 9s are pretty affordable and the PSA 10s are pretty unaffordable. So it says $75. Yep, that's what we already had. So we'll put him on clearance. Not clearance, sale. He gets a green tag, which is a favorable tag. It means I'm better than eBay. If it's a green tag, it means I'm doing better than eBay in price. There he is, $70. Oh, lovely. All right, so there you go. Next up, we have an order from Joey Maycumber. 2 PokeBruhs from Joey Maycumber. Mr. Joey, you're going to get these 2 PokeBruhs. All right, let's see what you got. You've got Magnemite, Spearow, Machamp, Golem, Wigglytuff, Umbreon, and Gyarados. That's a cold pack. Here is Shelder, Electabuzz, Gloom, Espeon, Trevenant, Glaceon, and Volcarona. That is also a cold pack. You just experienced 2 cold packs. All right, so I'm teaching you guys kind of how those are working so you can understand it. Here's a little bonus card. You want one of these? Here you go. Just found that laying around. Joey, we're having... You got too much there, Joey. Let's see. Do you have a secondary box? You do have a secondary box. I don't know if all this will fit. Let's see. All right, next one is Hot Wear 6 to snipe again. Just waiting on some better sets, then I'll be ordering with you again. Ronaldo Ray, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. Right now we have a couple new sets. Why don't I show them off tonight? We have One Piece OP9. I have a very competitive $4 price tag on it for you One Piece lovers. $96 per box. When I say competitive, I mean like streamer competitive, right? We have not pulled any mangas. If you pull a manga, I'll scream your name from the rooftops and we'll make a clip out of it. Here is the Hololive pack. Oh, perfect. Bit of a pricier pack. Hololive, I guess, is very popular. That just launched with Weiss. It's English Hololive. And then additionally, we have something called the Trick or Trade set. Here it is, the Pokemon Trick or Trade set. That set includes holographic Gengars. Holographic Gengar, holographic Pikachu. There they are. Okay, and it's got a price tag of $1.50. And there it is. So we've included 3 new sets over time. The other major thing would probably be like what breaks are available. And yeah, that'd be about it. What breaks are available. Paid rent myself. Waiting to buy some OP9. Yep, got to take care of rent. Some things you can't afford to fall behind on. Gonna rotate going. Parasect 9, $40. That sounds right. Gary Oak, Pristine 10. Rainbow, Series 1. That's extremely rare if you didn't know that. Somebody will appreciate it. Here's Kaido. Here is the charity wick that nobody donates to. Nobody ever does. Back in the day, people used to donate to the charity card. It's not a thing anymore. To me, that tells me it's harder times. People aren't as rich as they once were. Here's Paris. Yeah, people used to donate to the charity card. It was like a fun thing. Here's Jigglypuff. Oh, all right. That's what we got going on now. We have an order. Jeff Leon, 10 of the OP9s for Jeff Leon. Okay, Jeff. Where's the real mister? This is AI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am bleep bloop. The real bleep bloop. TCC. Bleep bleep bloop. What are you talking about? All right. Snipping this. All right. Food. Carddass Dragon Ball question mark. Here is a holo. Good luck to Jeffy Weffy. He's trying to pull that manga rare. What's going on? Wait, the front card is not meant to be a leader card. Oh, what's going on? Oh my God. Oh my God, what is going on? What is going to happen here? I've never opened one of these. All right, this is Jeff Leon God Pack. I'm salivating. Here goes. 1, 2. I'm just curious. I've never opened one. I don't know what to expect. So all these leader cards are coming out. Oh my God, it's like a jackpot for sure. Is there a manga at the end? Oh, okay, so there's no manga, but it was all leader cards. That is still huge. There's only like one of these per box, or 2 of them in a box. So to pull a round of them is amazing. Congratulations, Jeff. That is what a God Pack looks like out of OP9. Not bad. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, and 6. Wow, dude. In one pack. Oh my gosh. That is so cool, man. Yeah, this is, think of it like this. If you could only get 2 hits in a box at a time, that's like 1 box, 2 box, 3 box. It's like 3 boxes in a row worth of, and that's assuming those are double hit boxes, which when you're opening a case, many of them are single hit boxes. So that is really crazy, Jeff. Wow, that's a clip for sure. It's not the main God Pack. From what I saw, this is not as rare. Okay, so this is maybe like a God Pack, but maybe the one for the leader cards. Still really good. We got to pull that manga now. Each case is 2 liters. Wow. So it's 2 liters in a case. Did you hear that, guys? Not bad. Shanks is 120. Luffy is $95. Wow, dude. Oh my gosh. His order cost him 38 bucks. There isn't another God Pack in this set. Only this God Pack for this set. Nice, dude. We did it. We pulled the God Pack. Mr. Jeff, I'll put these in your bag, and I'll tell Mike's side to clip this one, because this is definitely cool. All right. Awesome, man. I think it'd be fun if I had like a soundboard, and I could do like an excitement sound effect when maybe like a big pull comes out. Let's see. So that it's not just me screaming like a lunatic and spitting all over your cards, which I don't. I'm very careful about that. Very mindful. Very demure. Occurred in 51 minutes. Okay. We got Joseph Jones, 3 spots in the Japanese Rocket Break. Joseph Jones. Hell yeah, dude. So this is halfway full now, the Rocket Break. I can definitely recommend vintage pack breaks because, you know, there's all these modern sets out, and 2 of them aren't that bad now. Twilight Masquerade and Paldea Evolved. But there's just something always good about the vintage sets, and the potential pull is still really good, right? Like the Paldea Evolved Magikarp is $600, right? Well, so is Dark Charizard, so it's pretty legit. Think of it as like spending $37 worth on Paldea Evolved and having a shot at the Magikarp. It's very similar in concept. And if we only knew the pull rates and everything, we could do a piece of math and find out which one was actually the better payout. But I suspect it's the Rocket. The Rocket is the better payout. Here's Geodude. Here's Kites. That's the Slowpoke break. We need 5 more people in it. Here's Snorlax. And Duskull. If you want to see a new break, we got to finish the current breaks. All right, now we have an order for Glenn Matchett. Mr. Glenn, 14 Ghosts of the Past. So that would be all of my Ghosts of the Past. I have to go mark it as sold out. Ghosties of the Past. Let's see, Yu-Gi-Oh! Here it is. I'm going to mark that off. Good pack to CT scan. Oh, you mean like the vintage cards? Yeah, true. Although with the Japanese ones, I don't think you even need to. Maybe one day when they're $10,000 a pack. Alex is now Alexis. There we are. What's up, Coeli? How's it going? There we go. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Oh ho! Ghost from the past. Very good. All right. 14 of these. I actually like these empty display boxes. They're useful. They're useful boxes. All right. You should send one out for CT and open on stream for a clip to see if it's legit. Is that business not shut down, the whole I'll CT scan your cards business? That's crazy if they're just running. You guys want me to? I've got a first edition base set Pokemon pack, but I'm pretty much 100% sure it's a light pack. All right, we got some Smash Brothers music, huh? Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 14. Okay, snipping it up. Snipping it up. Open it to see if it's a light pack. Snipping this. Do-do-do-do. All right, there we go. You can't trust it. If you have something good, they can swap it for a pack with nothing in it. True, true. Well, one of my packs is inside of a PSA holder, so they couldn't swap that out. That's not possible. All right. Waze is everyone buying Yu-Gi-Oh! All of a sudden. Yeah, Waze is everyone buying Yu-Gi-Oh! All of a sudden. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. And that's a holo. All right, you're running out. Ghost of the Past can be pretty brutal. Mark the pack. Way is that. Here's a holo. Yeah, if you're not going to grade the pack, I suppose that's what you would do. You'd mark it. Okay. Maybe you could put it in a security holder, and then you don't even have to mark the pack. Because I assume the CT scanner can go right through the security pack. Can read right through it. Come on! Oh my god, you're down to 3 packs. 3 beautiful... Oh my god, I thought that was one right there. The mystical shine ball always looks like one. Did you ship my bag? I want to buy more. If you ordered me to ship your bag, I likely did. If you didn't order me to ship your bag, then your bag's still over here. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the case. It was a cold end of the case, Mr. Glenn. Welcome to the House of Pain. Sorry, Glenn. Alright. Puppet Queen. Yes. Yes, Queen. Cold. Yeah, I know, dude. We are used to that, that's for sure. We have run into that a lot. That's why those Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghost Rares are so good. Because they're freaking rare as hell, man. Okay, Mr. Glenn, let me baggy these up for you. What's the big thing you said you were grading the other day? What, I said I was grading a big thing? What give me the details. What exactly did I say? All right, that's baggie number 2 for you. They're going to be stacked next to each other. Woo! You said Thursday don't ship. If your bag's over here, but it's been transferred down into the shipping department, you can't add to it anymore, okay? If you ordered a round of shipping, then it's no longer with me at this point. It's in the shipping area. One of the things you have to understand is when you order a round of shipping, the label's sort of made for what's already in the bag. And usually in one stream, you can add a little bit to it. So like, let's say it's an 8-ounce bag. Well, you could probably bring it up to like 10, 12 ounces. But if you were to keep doing that, they're gonna reject the postage. And so, you know, so that's kind of why, you know, after one day, I do send it down to the shipping department. I say, all right, let's just leave it alone. You know, also because I don't like to change up sort of like the workflow too much. If you change up the workflow, you increase the odds that the bag gets, I don't know, like misnamed or put in the wrong spot. I've had that happen. All right, let's see. Can you keep a few cards of mine to stay there? Yes, sir, I can do that. Not the monkey wrap. Oh my god, it's the DK wrap. We have nobody in the queue. We have an empty queue. All right, we're starting a new break. Let's see. Give me a moment. Let's see. This is going to be... I gotta see what I paid for it, actually. What if I want to sell my bag? You may not sell your bag in the comment section if that's what you're thinking of doing. Sometimes that kind of stuff occurs, and I just kind of shut my mouth. But we don't want the chat to become like a shipping selling place where I have to host like all these trades and all. what you can do is you can sell everything you have on eBay. You can have me ship it out. That's what I would recommend, is just eBay. All right, here goes. That's my feelings on the subject anyways. So, yeah, if you're going around saying, somebody buy my card, somebody buy my card, generally you're just not supposed to do that, actually. But it hasn't really been a problem, so, you know, occasionally it does happen, and I just go, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. Overthinking it. Here's EV Heroes Espeon VMAX Alt. What if I want to sell it to you? You can make an offer to me if you'd like. Here we are. I have bought bags before. Let's see. Alright, so I've seen what it's going for. Now let me go over here. Okay. We're going to be selling this EV Heroes Espeon right here. It's going to be an 8-spot break, one of the spots being a star spot. All right, so 7 spots plus 1 star spot. Okay. One out of 8. There it is. Let's see. This song is so good, I don't want to sing over it. Pokemon items, maybe like Full Heal or something? What would Full Heal look like? Isn't Full Heal look like a needle or something like that? The Full Heal break? The Evolutions break? What break should this be called? Howdy, mister. Long time no see. It's awesome cameras. Wish it was English though. Do you have an extra Espeon VMAX I could slab away? No, I'm afraid not. I need like a I guess I don't actually have to have anything, do I? I could just call it the break or something like that. Yeah, I guess we'll just call it the Espeon break. Let's call it the Espeon break. That's it. It's going to be called the Espeon break. All right, there it is. So we have a new break. It's an Espeon break, and we have this rocket break as well. We have Eddie Morales. He says, towards my Ghost Rare Red Eyes Dragon. Sounds good. Eddie doing a payment of his slab away. $20 remain. Okay. Eric J. Lopez. I have a bag. 5 of the tops. Poke pulls. All right. Poke pulls. Tops. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There they are. There we go. Eric J. Lopez. Mr. Coeli, yeah, give me a second, dude. Sorry, I guess the problem is, Eric, because I'm not trying to buy it. It's the other problem. So for me, it'd be just as easy to ship it to you, and then you just get it listed up on eBay. Here we are. All right, give me a second. Let's see what you got in your bag. Mr. Coeli. I do buy stuff, but I'm not necessarily just like a liquidation. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I've been spending a lot lately. There we go. All right, here we go. You got a chunk of holos. You got some of these. Some more holos. All right. Some of these goddess pulls. These are not very valuable. I'd throw those in the trash because those can't even be graded. Those are copyright. Here's a Serena. A regular SR. Okay, a little golden Shen Pao. All right. There you have it. What are you asking, Mr.? Tell you what, Mr. Coeli, send me a message in Discord what you're asking, okay? All right. Yeah, I don't like doing this. I gotta have a better system for buying back bags. That's what it comes down to. All right. Sent you a Discord. It says Sosh _. There we go. There we go. All right, let me put that away. Sosh _ says, would you be open? Hold on, let me read this. All right, answered your question, Mr. Sash. Coeli, I will give you more than that. Let me go ahead and find your PayPal and send you money, Mr. Coeli. All right, let's see. All right. Just give me one moment. All right, so I'm going to send for payment for that bag now, okay? All right. All right. Is it going to work? And send. All right, Coeli, I sent $40 to your PayPal. And I'm going to get rid of these holos. And I'm going to actually do what I said. I'm going to throw these cards away. So these are getting tossed. The counterfeit ones. And then these will just end up being PokeBruhs. Really simple. All right. All right, very good. Mister, I want to sell my bag, says Mr. Larry. Larry? Let's see. We just took care of Eric J. Lopez. Okay. And we have an order now from Christopher Garcia. 20 packs of Trick or Trade. All right. You got it, man. These are really fun. Appreciate it, mister. Thank you very much, Mr. Coeli. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I need to get a new box of this. Oh, we got a box right here, in fact. How nice. No problem, Mr. Coeli. I guess it's kind of nice because in a way you also didn't pay shipping, right? So the total value is $9 extra in a sense. And then, yeah, I didn't have to do any work selling each card out. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Can you just give me money, mister? It takes no extra work. That's true. All right. I'll stop in and say hi when I can. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And you never know. You might get back into collecting one day because, you know, life gives you priorities like, you know, you got to save up money for a home. You got to save up money for a car. You got to pay down bills. You got to make sure you got the right income for all of your needs. But there's a point in life where it's like you got leftover money and you're like, what do I do with all this leftover money? That's when you start collecting. And some people start collecting a little before that, but a lot of people do hit that point where they're like, I'm set financially. All I got to do is have a little fun with my what's left over in my paycheck. Okay, Christopher Garcia. So he's opening up the Trick or Trade packs. You got Fluttermane. Look how beautiful these are, guys. These are actually a lot better than last year's Trick or Trade packs. Pokemon's been doing Trick or Trade for like 3 years, it feels like. But this year, they've really improved it by making the whole card holographic. See how the edge is hollow? So I actually think this is a great product. This is actually a pretty cool Halloween product. Look at that Gengar. Check that out, guys. So yeah, I mean, if you were to grade that Gengar, I think that'd be a cool card to have in your collection, especially if you enjoy Gengars. All right. Yeah, I'm a fan. This is not bad. For the price, I mean, okay, so for the price, these are not bad. How many left in Fates Collide? Oh, great question. Where even is Fates Collide? Let me go grab it. Yeah, I forgot about that. The Fates Collide break is another break. 1, 2, 3. 7 spots left in the Fates Collide. It's a $7 break. $10 break. $10 break. 7 spots left. There we go. All right. Look at that. So he's got like this Umbreon, and it's just a common card. How nice is that? Cool, man. I'm going to send a couple of those Gengars off to grade to PSA. I'll open a whole box of these for myself. And then I'll send a couple cards off to grade for sure. Here's Pheasantipity. Ooh. All right. We've got Okie Dokie. Orf. Here's Pikachu. Pika! There's another Pikachu. Pika! Oh, this one's a good one. It's got a swirl right over his head. Look at that swirl placement. That's not bad. All right, here's Fluttermane. She's fluttering about. We've got Mimikyu. Lovely. Here's Gengar. All right, liking that Gengar. Darkrai. Lovely. Pheasantipity. Ooh. Okie dokie again. So out of these 20 packs, he got several Gengars, another one. He's got several Gengars, several Pikachus. And so if he wanted to grade them, he'd have multiple tries for a 10. That's pretty good. And there's Okie dokie. I'm a fan. I like these. By the way, let me turn this music down slightly. Brinstar. That's Metroid music. All right, that's for Christopher Garcia. New bag, right? All right, look at that. Yeah, if we added this to your other bag, we'd have to increase the weight of the label. New break, guys. We got this Espeon VMAX Alt-Art break. Jump on in. All right. Christopher Garcia, 9.24. Okay. Next, we've got Mitchell Arbray. For the Espeon break, we got one of the Espeon break, Mitchell Arbray. Okay, so it's a nice card. It's already graded 10. And let's create an EV bag for the EV break. Is there a Trevenant card in this set? No, I don't think Trevenant's in this one. I mean, he might be a non-holo. This is just the Espeon break. That's all it is. It's just the Pokemon that it is. Thank you so much, Mr. Mitchell. Joshua Ramos is here. He says, use store credit for PSA 10. Hello, Kitty. So Joshua Ramos, he got a card misshipped to him, and he was rewarded $200 for returning it to me. If you guys ever... This was a reward for getting me back the card that got misshipped. So if you guys ever get a misshipped, like slab or card or anything, reach out to me, because there's a very serious reward for just simply returning it. All right, so that's 45. What's 100 minus 45? 200 minus 45 is going to be like 55, right? So 155 remains. There it goes. All right. Because ultimately, when a slab goes missing, let's say it gets misshipped, I still have to replace it for the other person. So when you return it to me, you really saved me a lot of time, and I will be happy to just pay out on that slab. I don't mind. Joshua Ramos. Thank you, Josh. Thanks for the advice. I'm new to this. All right, cool, man. So those are the two big breaks right now. We got Venomoth foil. Nice. What a great pedestrian. Yeah. Yeah, so we do rewards. If you guys ever get a misshipped item, we do rewards. Here's a Veltol. Yeah, we want you guys to be honest, and we want to know what went wrong. Like, it's when we know who it got shipped to, we understand what we did wrong on our side, so we can make improvements to our system. All right. Clicking on this. Manuel Diaz, 2 Fates Collide spots. Oh, yeah. Fates Collide. Okay. What a great bike pedal. Put this over here. 5 spots remain in there, I believe. And after that, we have no orders. We need more orders. All right. So while you guys think about that, let's hand out a spot in the Carl giveaway. It's 1:40 a.m. in the morning. This appears to be working. Where's my card? Where'd it go? Oh, I know what happened to it. It filled up last night, and there was no more room to keep using it. So we start a new list. All right, so here goes. Irrelevant. We're starting with Squid Pokemon. Got a lot of cool stuff going out to PSA. Can't wait for it to come back. It'll come back in 2 months. Going to be Squid Pokemon. Roll it. Here's Aovic. Hey, yo. Karis was drawing all night. She was trying to draw that Alakazam. Apparently, he's pretty difficult. Steven Coulson. What's up, Steven? Hope you're having a great day, man. All right, cool. Very nice. Good stuff. Keep typing Carl for a chance to get pulled. What do we have here? We have Jeff Leon, 1 Espeon spot. That's right. Espeon break is going to be hot, guys. That's one of the hottest cards there is. So that'll be over in like 2 seconds. You'll think I got time to get into that, and then it'll be over. Which is exactly why I chose it. I chose a fast-moving break, since the other breaks were a little slow. All right, so we got 2 out of 8 already. There we go. There you are. There you have it. Mr. Never wishes me a great day. Taking a break from the breaks. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Troy Malice, I hope you're having a great day. All right. The breaks are expensive, especially if you miss. And it looks like I need more penny sleeves, huh? So we might run off and get some more penny sleeves. I think it's time for me to sit down, tell you guys what, this stream, I'll just open stuff the whole time. Could you imagine? But no, I could probably open some stuff of my own because I want to start sending out a couple submissions to PSA this month and make sure we got lots of slabs going into the Christmas season. So this is a good time to get all my submissions in and prepare for Christmas. Thank you, mister. You made my day. Oh, that's so nice. Yes, so what's going on tonight? We've got these two breaks going on. Those are really cool. And we've got our Fates Collide break. It's a $10 break. We got 5 people in there, so that is halfway done. Jump into the Fates Collide break. All right. OP9 is here. OP9 is here. It's $4. Hololive is here. It's $8.50. And the Trick or Trade packs are $1.50. So those are all here. Now, why don't I go get some more penny sleeves? I actually am running out right now. We have just a handful left. And I know I have to go all the way to the basement to get them. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some penny sleeves. All right, I'm back. Whew. Oh. We got some sleeves here. Gonna need them. We'll toss the rest of this down here. Aha. Crazy how fast we go through those sleeves. So tonight we can work on all kinds of things tonight. Let's go ahead and open this. The instruction manual. And let's just dump these out. Come on, Cubone. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, any loose packs of OP9 or did everyone buy boxes so far? That's a great question. I can't answer it. All right, let's see what we got. So these little yellow cards I don't think are going to be super popular. Unless they have like something really cool on the back like Charizard. Okay, what are these? We're going to put these into the current box of Karuta cards. I know you guys like seeing new stuff, so this is a Karuta set you might not have seen before. Oh, yeah. Put this down here. All right, good luck. So we got Squirtle. We got Charmander. Why did I say good luck like I was opening this for somebody? My brain goes into a habit, I suppose. Here's Metacam. Here's Spoink. You guys tell me which one of these you think is best. Here's Kimiko. All right, here's Cacnea, looking like Cacnea. We got Heracross. Minum. Here's Skitty. Peebsachu. Here's Blublazora. Torchic looking really nice. That's a good pull. Here's Roserade. Surskit. Meowth. Baltoy. Wobbuffet. Here's Deoxys. Here's Scoliosis. I don't remember his name. Sceptile. Here's Mudkip. Ooh, look at that Groudon, man. That's a great one. Here's Slackoth. I think it's Slackoth. Shroomish? I can't remember that one. Combuskin. Is it Combuskin? Here's Swablu. Some of these names are difficult. Here's Whiplash. Whiscash. Here's Lunatone. Psyduck. Wah. Here's Blaziken. Good. Snorlax. Nice. Marshtomp. Nice. Plusle. Jirachi. Metagross. Crated. Cronod or something like that. Cronon's the evolved one. Here's Shuppet. Trico. Oh, man. Here's this Rayquaza. He is such a nice card. Beautiful, man. All right, there's Rayquaza. Kecleon. Buttfly. Beautifly. Here's Lambent or something. Munchlax. Swellow. Clamperl. How do I remember these names at all? That's what I want to know, because there's so many Pokemon. And Kyogre. Nice. We'll just check the back of this. All right, cool, man. Are the Fates Collide on the menu? Yeah, if you want to buy like a... if you want to buy a Fates Collide... Hold on. Yeah, if you want to buy a whole Fates Collide pack, you can do that. For 20 bucks. There, 20 bucks. Eevee, maybe? Oh, gotta be Charizard. Okay, Charizard's gotta go up there. Alright, I don't know about the rest of these. I mean, they're all kind of cool, but I don't want to put too many in there because they're just the these cards with the green hue to them. I gotta put these somewhere. I got these stacking up. Alright. So, hold on. Charizard's definitely going in, obviously. Charizard's gotta go in. Okay, Charizard's in. That's a Deoxys. I mean, I feel like he should go in. Mewtwo, he's solid. Snorlax, he's solid. Here's a Deoxys. Blaziken, yeah, I think he's solid. Blastoboy. And Pikachu. I sent, says Whipple. Awesome, nice, dude. Alright, cool, man. Now, where's my box? Here it is. Wait, did I just put those in backwards? I think I did. I don't think it matters. All right. I remember the first time I watched Walking Dead, I really felt like Shane was the bad guy. I was like, Shane's such a bad guy. You know, the story kind of feeds you this concept that he's a bad guy, right? But they're a little subtle about it. Second time around, I feel like Lori's the bad guy, dude. Lori just keeps stringing that poor guy along, man. He only sticks around because of Lori. Lori's like, go away, I don't love you, but also don't go anywhere. If you'd just be my beta male orbiter, please. Yeah, we're rewatching The Walking Dead, Season 1, Season 2. You forgot Gengar. Wait, was there a Gengar? I didn't see Gengar. I saw Haunter. I didn't see Gengar. If there's a Gengar, Gengar's got to go in. He's great. Beedrill. I know somebody likes Beedrill. I mean, Cubone could have gone in. He's pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. Yeah, there's no Gengar. There was a Haunter. Poor Shane from Walking Dead. He didn't get a fair shake. They were unfair to him. I'm going to watch Dumb and Dumber. Oh, you mean you're going to watch the presidential debates? Zing! When are the debates? Are we close? Next up, we got Hammam. Put me in the Espeon break. Spot number 3 in the Espeon break. Hammam. There it is. All right. I'm going to do the good thing. No, she's not. She's not going to do the good thing. I will do the good thing. Here's Joshua Whipple, 1 box and 6 packs of OP9. You got it, Joshua Whipple. Any spots left on the Rocket Break? Yes, sir, there are a couple spots. Hold on, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half the pack is left. 5 spots remain. That's Team Rocket Japanese. Super awesome set. Now, 1 box and 6 packs. Let me go grab it. 1 box and 6 packs. One Piece, man. People love One Piece. All right, you ready? Which movie is funnier, Dumb and Dumber or Step Brothers? There's 7 here. You get a free one, Josh. All right, Mr. Josh. All right. Ready? Let's go ahead and adjust this a little bit. How's that looking? Yeah? All right. We are on our way. Snipping on this. All right. Kara's working all day today. I watched her work all day long. She even cooked dinner, which is a weird thing. Karis used to never cook. She started to cook more. There you are. Must be part of like getting older or something. Like you want to try something new in life. I used to do like 100% of the shipping. Should I say shipping? Cooking. I used to do 100% of the cooking for years. This year, she's actually done a little bit of cooking. It's kind of nice. Boogie Nights is good to watch. Boogie Nights. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what we got? Here goes. Joshua Whipple. With the wh. You got to say it with gusto. Whipple. Yo, that's a nice looking card, man. He looks angry. Wow. Look at that, guys. So that's some kind of secret rare, secret alternative rare. That's cool. Okay, you got this guy looking all burr. Okay, there it is. We got Nami Mommy. This guy with the hair. Sexy Succubus Girl. I want to get in on the breaks. I'm afraid I won't win. That's right. If you get in on the breaks, you're going to lose some money, more likely. So take, for example, the Espeon. 7 people will walk away with a cold pull, and 1 person will walk away with a hot pull. So the odds are against you. That's the whole idea of it. There it is. All right. That's why it's so exciting, because you want to be the one guy who gets all the good luck. I also want to create a game of skill. I really, really want to host a tournament with like a tournament price. Can you guys help me invent a game of skill for this channel? Like, what would it be? Like, how would people play? They need like some way to, you know, like input directions to me. You know what I'm saying? Would we play it from the Discord server? I think we could play it from the Discord server if we had like a game of skill. I tried to do a game of skill called Battle Tower, but I think people didn't like how long it lasted and kind of how complicated it was. Here we are. Mr. for President. Has she seen your stream? Oh, no, that's not it. She never liked that she didn't know much about cooking herself. Here we are. All right. Here we go. Here's a Holo. She's doing a pretty good job. All right. What's this? Ah, this guy. Here's a Holo. A Holo. A Holo. A Holo. Okay, we got this comic book card coming out. All right, is the game like gambling? It has to be a game of skill, like, for example, the actual TCG game. You know, like, oh, my Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, that kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? How can we get 2 people playing that? I guess that's the first question. How can we get 2 people or more involved in like an event that requires skill? How would they participate? Would it be right here in chat? I think that would be difficult if it was right here in chat. I know one way we could host it. We could make it members only. So we could turn on member chat. That would work. Member chat. So it could be a members only event. There we go. And maybe the skill occurs with them inputting information over chat. All right. We do have one game already. It's Who's That Pokemon. But I feel like that game is too, I don't know. It's too difficult to host almost. Beautiful, man. Well, Mr. Whipple, you got double hits. Joshua Whipple. Like, you know, a normal card shop would have people that come in and play games against each other, wouldn't it? I would love to see you guys be able to do something like that. And somehow do it digitally so that we can be a little more like a real card shop, but over the internet. A virtual card shop. Joshua Whipple. Checking this box. Oh, good. There's a fly in the room. How does that? They always find me. He didn't say new bag, did he? Yeah, he said new bag. All right, new bag. Do Pokettle. Pokettle. What's Pokettle? Votes on random and low percentages out. There we go. Oops, Joshua Whipple. 9.24. All right, Joshua Whipple. I think the other problem with Who's That Pokemon is it's sort of like, it's a skill that's really, really different from video gaming. It's more like a memory game. Oh, he says, shipping please. All right, you want to ship right away as well. Is that the case? Ship immediately. Is that well, Mr. S? Okay, you got it, man. Shipping please, new bag. Joshua Whipple. Here it is. Like Wordle, but with Pokemon. What? I think another fun thing to have would be like if we had this online crane game where you could like, you know, like the candy cranes, except I did with like Pokemon cards. That'd be funny as hell, dude. If it was like always online. There we go. Somebody's probably already thought of that. PokeFlab says, I forgot you do streams. I just watch your Korean box speedruns. What's up, man? Yeah, welcome. We do this every single night. So hit that smash that subscribe button and follow us. The bell button will tell you when I go live. There's a lot of stuff that happens in this stream that you miss if you don't watch them. Here's David. You can rewatch them as well. One box of Pricier for David. Yeah, this is where the magic happens every day. Tons of cards getting open this way. I'll message you in October about a larger purchase, possibly a case of OP or the other item we discussed earlier. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. All right. Toss that over there. It'd be interesting if maybe I could put the cell phone in the middle and we could spectate two players playing like the video game, and then the winner gets like a trophy card or something, right? There we go. So host a video game tournament against each other. But I would need to be able to spectate it somehow. All right, there we go. Very good. Do you like the Friends show? No, I never watched it, and the very few times I did watch it, like pieces of an episode, I wanted to throw up. So I hated it really badly, and I never watched it. All the characters made me go, ick. Here's this, but I understand it was super duper duper popular, so somebody out there loves it, and they're like, what are you talking about? So I get that. I'm not disrespecting that, but for me, it wasn't for me. You are? Oh. I liked How I Met Your Mother, but I didn't like it that much. Karis loves How I Met Your Mother, so I know I can turn that show on for her, and she'll, like, watch the whole thing. Here we are. Ooh. Mr. is not gay. Not anymore. That's right. I'd be interested in chess, but it is a lengthy game. Yeah, chess is lengthy and boring. We couldn't do it. It couldn't be chess. What's a short, fast game two people can have against each other? All right, here we are. Okay, there's a holo. Oops. Let me see your chess, mister. Here we are. And ta-da! Mr. David Velez, thank you so much, man. Seinfeld all the way. Some Seinfeld episodes are really funny, but I find it boring sometimes too. Like I started watching some Seinfeld and I was like, oh, that's not bad. And then I had to stop watching. I was like, this is boring. There's a point where you're like, I've had enough Seinfeld for like ever. Blackjack. I don't think that counts as a game of skill. Does it? It would be fun to play blackjack with no gambling involved. Just for practice, just like for fun. But there's no actual gambling involved. Rock, paper, scissors. I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors is an interesting one. Maybe we can invent a simple card game out of the concept of rock, paper, scissors, so that each player chooses like something to do on their turn. We are. David. Thank you, David. That's a turn-based strategy game is what I'm referring to. Duh. That's the basis of all Pokemon. All right. Cool, man. Chew Calvin, 3 spots in the rocket. Chew Calvin. Hear that, guys? Rocket is just about done. We need 5 more people in the Espeon. Thank you, mister. No problem, man. Thank you for your orders. Same with Mr. Chew Calvin. Chew Calvin, I just submitted your cards to PSA today. They'll be shipping out in the morning. So here it is. That bag. Put that back in. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 right there. Let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 cards right there. 8. Okay, wow, 2 spots away. We need 2 more buyers to buy 2 spots in the Rocket Break. Who's it going to be? So you guys think about that for a minute. And I'm going to get these put away. We will get that 10. I feel it. Oh, yeah. Now that there's just 2 spots. What are some of the fastest, simple games people can play against each other? You're right. Rock, paper, scissors is a game. It's sort of a guessing game. You're just sort of trying to predict your opponent. I feel like it's more of an RNG style game, though, ultimately. Yeah. Say Mercy Law. Anyone remember that game? Mercy! With your wrists and all that? I was really good at that. That's because you could bend my wrists all the way back and it didn't matter. And people were like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, that didn't hurt. All right. You're right. Blackjack is a fast game. There you go. Ouch. What if I made a deck of cards and each player gets one card from the deck to start out, and that's the beginning of the game? So you're both playing from the same deck. There's only one deck. You don't get to choose your Pokemon, but your Pokemon is chosen at random. And then the game starts with the coin toss to decide who goes first. And from there, we just keep playing. We keep drawing cards out of the pile. And somebody wins and somebody loses. What do you think? PokeBruh. I don't know what PokeBruh is. We are Blackjack Dealer. Knots and Crosses. We will get that 10. I feel it. All right. Just host pack battles against higher price pool wins. I don't like doing that. That's not a game of skill. That is just somebody got a higher pull at the end. That's not a game of skill at all, in fact. All right, here is Beatrice Moniz. Can I get one spot in the Espeon? Yes, you can. I thought you'd never ask. I think it's time to price up some expensive cards, guys. All right. The Espeon. Connect 4. Let them arm wrestle. Tic-tac-toe. I think tic-tac-toe is too uncomplicated. Let me look this up. Maybe we can apply the concept of a small, fast game. Fastest, smallest versus games. Nah. It's all talking about video games. A game of skill. What is the skill? Like, you could have a chessboard with only 4 pieces, but with it being so small, the skill is kind of removed. It's kind of going to whoever moves first. So it can't be that small of a chessboard, or else it's not complicated enough. Is it 1 spot left in the Espeon? Is it 1 spot left in the Espeon? No, there's 4 spots left. 4 spots left in the Espeon. Great question. Okay, I gotta go. My vids don't edit themselves. What about Snap? Battleships, heads or tails? Gets 2 views. Let me click on this. Here's Javier Arroyo, 5 OP9. All right, Javier Arroyo. Bazoop. All right. Type Racing Battle. I like small logic games. Games of logic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wouldn't it be crazy if I did, like, solve the math equation or something like that? Oh man, that'd be crazy. What if I held up a logical puzzle and you had to choose multiple choice, and whoever got the right one wins? That'd be interesting. Of course, I'd have no way of knowing if you weren't just guessing. All right, here we go. We've got a Holo, Tetris, Sudoku. There's bullet chess. Finish drawing the shape. ChatGPT could solve this problem. All right, here's a Holo. Here's a Holo. Oops. First to name the Pokemon. First to name the Pokemon's really not a bad one. Ooh, look at this. We even got a name for it. It's called Who's That Pokemon? So we'd be playing a game called Who's That Pokemon? Doo-doo-doo. And there could be like a major trophy card at the end of it. I could actually draw the trophy card, right? So the trophy card can be like one of these drawings we're doing, and we could call them trophy cards. All right. So 5 of the OP9s for Javier. You got it. You got a fat bag there. I think we better start you a new bag. Guessing game. Guessing music is also doable. Guessing music. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Guessing music seems kind of like not Pokemon related enough. Unless it was all Pokemon music. But the problem with that would be one person would memorize all the music and he'd win every match. and then everyone else who didn't memorize the music would lose every match. So you have to remember, it also has to be a game that people want to play. So people have to want to play it. All right. What if we have like mini battleship? That'd be interesting. I think games have an element of RNG to them to make them difficult, you know? When there's no RNG, I think the game has to be really large to be an expression of skill. All right. Some other groups do that, says Calvin Chu. Yeah, I think, again, the problem with that is somebody will sit down and memorize all the songs, and then they'll just never lose. Chu Calvin. 2 spots in the Espeon. You got it, Chu Calvin. Espeon's close to going off, everybody. Tonight's stream brought to you by Chu Calvin. He's going deep. Virtual horse racing, the thing. No, horse racing just sounds bad, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, 6 of those. No, because getting a trophy for the horse racing, unless you were the one racing the horse, it's just RNG. It's just a different dice roll, I think. There we go. That's got 2 spots left. This has got 2 spots left. Let's get it going, guys. Abraham Rios. Payment for slab away. You got it. $50. Let's see. Abraham Rios. Here it is. So this goes to $375. And we got a Tammy message. Tammy says, Squirtle. Let's click on this. Pokemon Wordle, like by Fireblend. I'm thinking of a Pokemon. Guess which? You have 9 guesses. Who's that Pokemon? I don't know. Charmander? Pokemon not found. Do you get a tip each time? I mean, that's an interesting thought. That's very similar to Who's That Pokemon anyways. It's very similar. Draw your own custom Pokemon and 2 people create their own name for it. Just the tip, says Will. Let's see. Music is for strikes. Can we start racing turtles from the lake? Hey, mister, it's my birthday. Yay! Mister, blank fighting is popular in southern states. Oh, yeah, some people fight roosters, too. Mister, read my last comment. Very educational. Oh, my Jesus. So, let's see what we got now. We have an order from nobody. We got an empty queue. Let's price up some pricey cards. Blaine's Moltres. Excellent. That's a great card. Let's see what he's going for. Oops. All right. There is one for 4,000, but it's got the older, yuckier label. I think I'll compete with it. So there is one for 4K. Okay, pull that guy out. Discord karaoke battles. There we go. Karaoke battle would be funny, but I think it's too subjective. All right. Mm-hmm. 9.24. It's the 3 Fallout pack for 15. What a deal. No. That is a break, obviously. A break that never ended. Let's see. Pop 78. So the population on this rose over time. It's interesting. All right, it's a whopping 78 PSA 10s. Pretty unbelievably large, huh? Happy birthday, Super Dan Kiwi. What about pick the Joker type game? All right, let's grab this. Joey Maycumber says, 2 PokeBruhs. You got it, Joey Maycumber. Here goes. 1, if I can pick it up, and a 2. Good luck. He's going deep. Pack number 1, you pull 1, 2. Actually, this was the pack behind the black pack, wasn't it? So this to me is looking like another cold pack. How about this pack? Totodile, Machamp, Deontay, Volcarona, Alolan Persian, Candace. Oh, alternative art Vaporeon. Nice. That's a hit pack for sure. Oh, Flareon. Oh, Jolteon. That's a great pack. I don't even remember putting that together. Well, there you go. That's pretty good. You didn't even need the other stuff in this pack. I guess I just wanted to load it up. I don't know. All right. Cool, man. All right. Joey Maycumber. I think these might fit into your box, but then your box is going to be like definitely full at that point. What is this? Just bulk? My God, not the bulk, bro. Not the bulk! No! Do-do-do-do. Scooby-doo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Wow, that's nuts. Yeah, and it would have been possible for you to pull that for 20 bucks if you had just gotten lucky enough to do that. So you could have had that for $20. All right, there we go. I guess we'll put this in one of these. This is from that Giratina thing, wasn't it? All right, we'll put it on the side like this. This box is so full. Joey Maycumber. All right. 2 of those nice PokeBruhs. We have an empty queue. Send those orders in, guys. All right, since it's a little slow right now, we're going to have a bonus pull. If you're a brand new person and you've never placed an order, if you place your first order tonight, you're getting this Turtonator for free. So I'll toss this in. Has to be a $20 order, though, okay? You can order whatever you want. You can order a PokeBruh, a live custom, anything you want. And then you get the Turtonator free with it anyways. That's not bad. All right, that's for someone placing a first-time order. And let's keep pricing up these pricey cards. So we got that guy. How about this one? Ooh, Umbreon. Were the cold pack Korean or Japanese? The cold packs, what is he talking about? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Any expensive Japanese slabs? There could be. There could be. I don't know, actually. Let's see. I don't think one of these is even for sale. Okay, so one of these sold recently on August 24th for $3.6 thousand. That's not bad. With none of them being for sale, though, I can't sell it at that price. I would want to sell it above that price, to be honest with you. So maybe I'll call it like a red label price. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm just going to go straight to, I don't know, what's the Aquapolis one go for right now? Not the Aquapolis, Sky Ridge. What's the Sky Ridge one go for? Maybe I just matched the Sky Ridge one because they're kind of similar. Yo, it's 8.5 thousand. That can't be right. Man, I don't know about that. That's really expensive. Is that right? Reverse Holo, Japanese Holo, Reverse Holo, Holo. No, here we go. We got one for $5,000 with $200 shipping. So $5,200. That's going to be this guy's price, 5.2. And you'll go, I don't want to pay that much. And I'll go, I don't care, because I'll just hold him. Because when I bought him, he was $2,700 at the time. So he's been going up. Some cards seem to go up more. I don't know why. All right. That's not the price. Okay, so he is Pop 91. All right. Less than 100 of those. That's pretty good. Did anyone offer on the Game Boy games yet? No, nobody's offered on the Game Boy games, but I have not worked very hard on them. If I really wanted them to sell, I'd talk about their price all the time. They're pretty confusing for me, the Game Boy games. All right. All right, there we go. Mister, do you got any Neo Umbreons? Those are pretty cool. I don't think I have any Neo Umbreons on hand. All right, we are 2 hours deep. We had an hour-long daytime stream. How about this guy? 7.9 thousand. Crazy. I don't know if that's accurate. Is that accurate? Dark Magneton. There are none for sale. You can't buy one. There's none of these for sale. Because he remains Pop 65, basically. He's super rare. Easy, cheap, and affordable cards, guys. Ah, look at that. Now it looks ugly. I know why I did it, though. It's because there's a date right in the middle of this, and I don't like looking at that. Just peel them out of here. There is one for sale, mister. I can see it there. Weird. Maybe it's not showing me. Dark Magneton PSA 10 First Edition Holo. I got PSA 10 Dark Magneton first. I don't see one for sale. I see the non-holo for sale, but not the holo one. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. I'm gonna just make him 8,000. All right. See right in front of you. Oh, you're messing with me. Oh, let me write this date on the back. Do you have a Moonbryon? No. I do not own a Moonbryon. All right. All right, look at that. That's a pretty nice looking table, isn't it? Yowza, man. Hit refresh. There are no orders in the queue. We have no orders. I can hang out with you guys all day. I don't mind. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Probably just a slow Thursday night. Appreciate you guys being here, man. I'm going to go ahead and give some spots out on this beautiful Charizard now. You ready? this doesn't make sense. I thought we started a list from the daytime stream. I swear to God. Weird. I must be going crazy. Maybe we didn't do that. I could have sworn we did so. Oh my God, we did. Okay, we got 2 consecutive lists running at the same time. We'll finish this one later. Here we go. This list was from the daytime. I couldn't find it because I put it in a strange spot. All right, roll it. We got Shinobi. We'll run the other list too. So anyone that got onto that other list, you're good. But you're not going to transfer here. We're just going to start that list up at that spot that it's on. Velez. Rage Quit. Okay, Rage Quit. Ryan Shapiro. MRBL. Nathan Gordon. Cloudy. Kind of like classy. Maverick. TT Hideki. Hideki. All right, and number 20 is Mike's side. What? Crazy. Here goes. Mike's side here. It landed on 20. Wow. That's crazy, man. That was nuts. All right, so spot for Mike's side. Okay, number 12. He must have guessed early or something and then gone to bed. All right, stick around, guys, because we're going to run that other list too. So that's 12. So this is going to be for spot number 13. We'll add more people's names to it, okay? All you got to do to participate is type in Carl. That's all you got to do. Okay, here we have Moltres for 1,200. Let's do some research on Moltres. Is it better to do the research from my phone, I wonder? All right, so I just don't like typing with my phone. So that's going to be first fossil Moltres. Okay. I'm just looking at the prices. Let's see what this would be with taxes. Okay, so it's going to be $9.30 for the Moltres. That's a price reduction. Nice. Okay, $9.30. Grab this and these. All right. $9.24, $9.30. Let's go ahead and grab our cell phone and check the population on that lovely Moltres. Some new cards you might consider for slab away. Pop 308. So this card's a bit cheaper than the others, but you'll notice the population reflects that. So it all kind of adds up, doesn't it? All right. This guy has a really low pop, and he's like a whopping 8,000. Hello, Mr. Is shipping included when I win the SB on break? If not, how much is it to Germany? Thanks a lot. It's $20 shipping to Germany. $20 shipping to Germany. All right. Here is a Gengar. Ooh. Let's get a sleeve on him. All right. There we go. Gym first Gengar. I guess I like to use the computer better. Man, that's an expensive Gengar. All right. Damn, dude. Oh, he went up in price. Doesn't surprise me. Okay. Gym Gengar, 4.5 thousand. Jeez Louise, man. Did you get free soda working for Coca-Cola? Anytime you went to the manufacturing facility, yes. They had this fountain, soda fountain, and you could just take a Coca-Cola cup and put as much soda as you want in the cup and just drink it all day long. And then what they had, they didn't have free soda for you to take home necessarily, but they had these special days of the week. Let's get to a different song, shall we? Is that right? All right, so they had these. Let's play a different song. I'm gonna go back to that Donkey Kong song we were playing. Yeah, I like this one. No, not this one. Here it is. This one. I should save this song. Hold on, let me put this into my playlist. And it's gonna say live stream music. All right, I like this one. So what was I going on about? Oh yeah, they had days where you could buy soda dirt cheap, and it was like $1 for like a 12-pack of Coca-Cola. It was nuts. And they would back a sort of like a small trailer truck up in the parking lot of the warehouse, and you had to have ordered it ahead of time. So they gave you like a list of what you can order, and it's not the full menu of soda; it's like a limited menu. And so you would just, you know, fill in this little checklist of what you wanted, and then they would pull back up on that day where it's, you know, you get it for like $1 for a 12-pack, and you just put it in straight into your car. And yeah, and all of a sudden I was drinking a lot of soda. All right, I never really drank a lot of soda in my life before I worked for Coca-Cola. My parents raised me on pretty strictly on water, nothing but water. All right, we have no orders in the queue. Slow night, guys. We're having a slow Thursday night. Some beautiful, fresh, new, expensive slabs priced up. But we have these great 2 breaks going on. Espeon with 2 spots left. Team Rocket with 2 spots left. Fill it up, guys. And why don't I make some room over here? So this is coming down. This is coming down. This is coming down. This is coming down. All right. These are coming down. They had their turn. And now for the expensive cards. Those are pretty impressive, aren't they? A lot of money there. So I gotta keep the table exciting. And then, oh, but this has got to be in the middle as well. That's a rocket break. All right, cool, man. Yeah, you can tell when people are like paying rent, they're a little short on money because the orders slow down for sure. Oh, this is nice. Look at this Shining Kabutops 8. Gosh, I wonder if I could crack this and send this to another company if it would get like a 9 by any chance. I wonder if I could send this to CGC and try for a CGC 9. I mean, it looks like a good 8 basically. I'm just gonna sell it as an 8. I'm not gonna bother with all that. Yeah, I did get free soda working for Coca-Cola. Also, when I worked for Coca-Cola, I loved drinking energy drinks during that time period of my life. So I was just guzzling energy drinks. I'd wake up, drink a whole energy drink, and then I'd just be running, dude. I had full energy. I was a really fast worker. There we go. I took the same energy I had at Target, the same strategy, and I was just, you know, pumped. I was like, boom, 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 boom. All the soda would go up on the shelf, and I'd be racing around in my car. I used to drive a lot more recklessly, I guess, when I was younger, but I'm older now, and I don't care for that. All right. Something about being young. When you're a younger guy, you have more ego or something. I don't know what it is. Life humbles you. You realize that you're capable of dying and that you rely on people to take care of you sometimes. And so you get really humbled by that. Okay, so oh, that's first edition, though. All right, so we'll say 350 on this one. 340, how about that? All right, what song is this? The Secret Song? Secret Recipe. It's called Secret Recipe. Wow, look at that Ho-Oh, man. Wow, that is an exceptional card. Oh, my God. All right. There we go. Holy cow, man. So beautiful. Wow. I don't feel like selling it, to be honest. Like, these cards back here, I don't feel like selling them at all. Like the Gengar. Look at this. Gengar, Moltres, Blaine Moltres, Umbreon. I don't really want to sell any of these. These are like my personal collection. I just have to believe that I have the skill to replace them. I don't feel like selling this Ho-Oh at all. I feel like it would be atrocious trying to replace this guy. I remember when I bought him, I got this guy to make a lucky deal with me. Here we are. He sold it to me direct a long time ago. So this is Sky Ridge Ho-Oh. Whew. What did he go for these days? So there is one for sale, but it was graded a long time ago. This is a more recent 6.4 grade. So I'm not going to copy the guy who's cheapest. The guy who's cheapest, he has a 2.3 grade from a long time ago. I'm going to copy the guy right after him. So I'm going to go with the price with the guy right after him. I think that's going to make me feel happy because I don't really want to sell this guy in the first place. All right. This is just too cool of a card. Well, let's find out how rare it is. These are ridiculous cards, man. Can I buy that entire collection with the half-eaten donut? All right, here we are. All right, there we go. Population 102. That's good. That is a low population. Okay. Wow. That's incredible. So pretty. I can't get over how good that one looks. All right. Can I buy? Oh, I already read that. Okay. We do have an order. Whoa! Joshua Ramos says, use my $40 of store credit for 2 Family Guys, 2 Galaxy 3s, and 2 Holo Shuffles. You got it, Mr. Josh. Okay. So, you've been sending on Bank of America. I'll give you $2 back, too, okay? So, 155 minus 40 would be 115 at 117. There you go. You got 117 remaining. Joshua Ramos. Perfect. Yeah, I noticed we're not talking about anything interesting either. So, yeah, sometimes we talk politics or finance or something of that nature, and people go, grown, I don't want to talk about politics. But look at the alternative. The alternative is not to talk. The alternative is to have no conversations, in my opinion. So, I don't know if it's necessarily worse not to have a conversation. There's 2 Family Guys, 2 Galaxy 3s. Where are my Galaxy 3s? They are here. That's a nice set to be opening, man. Okay, 1, 2. Blech. Thank you so much again, Mr. Josh, for returning that slab, making my life way easier. Is the rocket packet break yet? There's 2 spots on it, Miss Jen. 2 spots. Here's the Holo Shuffle. Jen, I don't know what happened. We're having a slow night tonight. It's kind of sad. I think I'm going to cry. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Joshua, 1, 2. Good luck. Mr. Josh, picking up 2 holographic cards. Okay, let's open these up next. I have one conversation. Is pineapple pizza based? Nah. There we go. It's all right. Yeah, I need to get the party started, says Jen. Jen! All right. Very good. Toss this over here. What do you think about BlackRock and Vanguard buying up real estate? I guess the conventional thing to say is that it's bad, right? But if you own real estate, it's not that bad. So if you're an owner of real estate, having a big investment firm come in and gobble up real estate off the market is technically good for you. So when we talk about Blackguard and Vanguard buying all the real estate, we have to put a little asterisk on it. It's bad for people who don't already have a home. It's bad for them. But for people who do have homes, it's like, great, my house price is going up because demand is going up. We are. So it's bad for some people. we are. But we have to analyze why they're doing that. They're doing that because they don't know where to put all their cash because of all the inflation that's occurring. They're going, where do we park this cash? Do we just park it in the stock market? No, because then the stock market becomes overpriced, but the businesses that you're buying stocks in, they're not necessarily making better profits. In fact, all the inflation is causing them to make worse profits over time because people can't afford to pay their rent, people can't afford to pay their gas, people can't afford to pay their car bill, their, all these different bills. So businesses are, they're coming out with reports, and the reports are pretty normal. So businesses, the price of the stock goes up, but the profit margin that the business is making is not going up. So you can't just park all of your billions of dollars into the stock market. It would create a bubble. So you have to park it somewhere else. And you could park it into gold, but gold doesn't do anything. It just sits on a shelf. And they probably do buy some gold. Maybe they buy gold mining stocks or gold companies. You could take that money, you could buy oil with it, I suppose, and they probably do that. But the number one easy thing that they could do is they could just take that money and park it into American real estate, farmland, houses, whatever. And that's a pretty safe place to put that money because people need homes, people need to rent, and houses are made out of skilled labor that costs, it's a labor market cost. And so the house represents this sort of useful asset that can be productive. It can actually do things. A house can actually be rented. So they go, okay, we could buy gold and have it sit in a closet, or you can buy houses and rent it. And they're choosing the houses. They're buying real estate. All right, let's see if you get lucky. You ready? Pack number 2. Look at this artwork. This is Star Wars Galaxy 3, guys. You should try some out. It's a fantastic vintage Star Wars set back when George Lucas was in charge. Look at this. Oh, yeah. It comes with these first day production cards like this one right here. Looks like Luke fighting himself. Wonder what that is. Welcome to late stage capitalism. Be rich or starve. Here we are. All right. Here's this sexy card, girl trapped in a tree. Oh no, what are we gonna do? All right, very nice. You could call it late stage capitalism, but then again, the government taxes a lot higher than it ever has, compared to like when the country was founded, that is. And countries do heavy entitlement programs now. They do Social Security is only 80 years old. I think it's 80 years old. It's a brand new idea. Social Security is guaranteed retirement. That's socialism. We've got Medicaid, Medicare. We got all this stuff for single moms. So some girl has sex with some guy and now you have to pay for it. You had nothing to do with it. You didn't get to have sex with her. It's not your child. So you could call it late stage capitalism, but it looks a lot like we have a mixed socialist capitalist society. And so the question is, was it capitalism that caused the housing crisis, or was it all the money printing, that we did during the COVID era? Was that the problem? So when people were told to stay home and just receive free money, and when the government just started to print money like crazy, that's what caused the inflation. That's why these companies have all this money left over to invest. And so it's very easy to blame it all. Now, capitalism isn't perfect. I think capitalism does cause some problems. Like, for example, I don't think companies care if they give you cancer. They really don't. They don't care if they give you cancer, obesity, diabetes, none of those. They don't give a shit. They don't care if you go broke buying their stuff. They don't care if you hurt your family. They don't care if you leave your wife and child. They don't care about any of that stuff. So like, people who produce harmful food or harmful drugs, or the pharmaceutical companies that want to revolving door of sick patients. That's actual problems with capitalism. But I think that, this problem with houses is a real inflation problem. And the only way to solve it is to reduce inflation. That means reduce money printing. You have to reduce the money supply somehow. All right. Anyways, that's a lot of talking. And I do enjoy talking. And I feel like we don't do it if I shut up, if I don't talk about all that stuff. I feel like the stream's literally more boring somehow. I feel like that's what I enjoy the most in this stream, is when we start talking. Yeah, but I've heard about the late stage capitalism problem. Corporatism, you get these corporations, they have no interest in the power of your individual nation. They instead care about being able to sell their product all over the world. They become globalist companies. The globalist companies do not necessarily want America to be the best country. They want all countries to love the corporation and work for the corporation equally. So ironically, let's say you're a World Bank and your job is to finance governments going to war. Well, you might finance one country And then you might finance its opponent too. You're playing both sides. And so corporations can do a similar thing when they're doing anything, when they're selling airplanes, when they're selling, drones, when they're selling vehicles, when they're selling scientific inventions. They might play both sides of the field. They say, we'll help America, but we're going to help America's foreign adversary as well, as long as it's profitable. And so that's corporatism and globalism, and that is a part of the problems of capitalism. So a true capitalist isn't loyal to a nation. He's loyal to money. And that is a problem with capitalism. But yeah, the price of the houses is more of a function of the overprinting of money and the over-reliance on entitlement programs that we can't actually afford because we're not rich enough to afford them. All right, what we got? I, too, think late-stage capitalism is a problem. We need more Cardconomist lore. What would you like to know? That sounds like Pokemon printing as of late. VCs and PEs anyways control buying, purchasing of consumers, but real estate is a play to essentially create a need-based economy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that complicated. I think, again, they've got all this leftover money to invest, and they say the stocks are already overpriced. If we keep buying them, we're just buying into a bubble. So they say, where else can we park the money? We got to buy physical things. We could buy gold or we can buy houses. They go, okay, we're going to buy houses and then we're going to rent them out. And so the houses become a productive asset. So I think that's what it is. And again, it doesn't hurt everybody, but it definitely hurts people with no houses. And so everyone has kind of an empathy for that because everybody, once upon a time, everybody didn't have a house. There was a point when you were younger that you didn't own one. So we look at it and we go, that's a real problem because that could have been me. And we don't want that. We need more Cardconomist lore. I have like maybe $70 in some modern packs. I'm in the middle of Mr. Baseball. I'm rich off of Pokemon cards, but I'm starving because I have to invest all of it back. How much money does everyone have in sealed Pokemon? I got a few dollars. I bet $1 Jamaican that you're going to get something good next unbox video. Gargoyle says, too broke right now. Vet bills for my Huskies. Ah, I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear about that. I fronted my stepbrother $8,000 in paint and primer today to help him with his bussiness. You've been too deep in Final Fantasy. Where the peeps at, says Jen. All right, guys. It's just a slow day today. We have been, when I look in at my data, our sales have been very high for the last week. We had one day that was crazy. I mean, it's like a spike compared to the other days. I don't even remember what happened that day, but we have been busy bees this last week and really the last 90 days. It has not been slow. Even if we have these moments where we're not opening packs, we have not been slow. What's really going on, people participate in breaks, and breaks go by much faster than opening like hundreds of cheap $5 packs. Like a spot in the Espeon, for example, $40. And then it's just over in one break, right? And then, you got these people going into these slab-aways, and those are going crazy, too. Slab-aways are very popular right now. Says total sales volume up 32%. Average order value up 86%. I don't know how that metric is measured, but it allows me to see a different thing, too. So according to this, our sales are just about the same as last year. According to this chart, our sales are looking almost exactly like last year's sales. And there's two lines, and they run very close to each other. So nothing unusual. It's just people are spending their money on the slab-aways more than ever before, which makes, in my opinion, a lot of sense because there's no gambling involved. With slab-away, you just pick out a good slab. Like maybe you like this Shining Kabutops, and you say, I'll pay that down over 6 months rather than buying $300 of, like Paldean Evolved, where I might get a Magikarp, but you end up with definitely a Shining Kabutops if you pay this down. See the difference? Isn't the real estate market reaching a bubble? Not necessarily. It depends on whether they're overpriced based on what people can actually pay and what people are actually earning. So nobody truly knows when a bubble is formed. Everyone can just guess that a bubble is formed. And it really just depends on supply and demand and whether people are hardworking and healthy and, like what is the market doing? But they could be in a bubble. It could be a side effect of all the inflation. So, for example, if you buy all these houses on high interest rates and then you got to rent them out, but no one's renting it because no one can afford the rent, well then, yeah, you're in trouble, and a bubble has, in theory, formed because you're not going to make enough money to pay your mortgages either if you're this, big company. But what happened was they borrowed money at, like, basically no interest rate from the government during COVID to buy those houses with. So if they got interest rate of 3%, they're fine. They don't even care. Excuse me, because a house will go up in value about 3% per year anyways. So they don't even care. They're like, it's fine. And so I don't anticipate that the price of houses is in a bubble. What I think happened is we doubled the value. We doubled the amount of money in circulation. And so what you should expect to see is about a doubling in the price of everything. And that's kind of what we've gone through. And so when you look at the house and say, well, look how cheap they were in 2018. How is this not a bubble? Well, it's not a bubble because of all that money printing. That's the new price. And you've been kind of shifted down. You've been shifted into a lower class because the government essentially stole your purchasing power. Joey Maycumber, he wants 2 more PokeBruhs. He's liking the PokeBruhs. Here you go, Joey Maycumber. All right. Commercial real estate is going to crash hard. I think residential is fine. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Well, they might convert commercial into basically residential. Who knows what they do with it? But I know what you're talking about. They have a problem going on with commercial real estate where they have to keep rent really high in order to make it look like the residential property is worth a lot. Except they're losing renters. Nobody wants to rent the commercial real estate. Everyone wants to run their business like an e-commerce business like me. So that everyone wants to try and focus on full remote. Here goes. We got Eevee Snorlax, Togekiss, Surfing Pikachu. That's nice. Fighter Energy, Tapu Koko. Ooh, nice. Ninetales Tag Team. Oh, yeah. Lugia Full Art, Umbreon Altart, and Jolteon VMAX, and Tyranitar. That was a PokeBruh from Mr. Joey Maycumber. He's also going to pull Electrode, Magneton, Mewtwo, this guy, and this guy. All right, there you go. Mister, I just got one of those reverse hollow crystal Zards you got in a 10. Some guy listed it for 5.7K, then 7 days later it dropped to 3. I don't know why. Sweet deal. Nice. All right, let me put this over here. All right, Joey Maycumber. Mr. Joey with the J-O. All right. Yep, got to keep the supply of those low, or else everyone's Charizard will fall in price. Joey Maycumber. Wait. We know where your bag is. Your bag's too full is the problem. Yeah, your bag's too full. New bag. Okay. I thought there was a breaks list in Discord. No, that's not true. That's not true. We just have them on the table, so you just got to know about them. Okay, Joey Maycumber. Thank you so much, man. Be careful of counterfeit. They get really good at faking them. Yeah, that is weird that they would drop it down to 3 so easily. That is a little scary. Usually, if you're selling such a great big card, you'd want to go down 15% at a time. Make sure you bought it from somebody who has the eBay guaranteed, right? You didn't take it off market, did you? So make sure you buy it on eBay and make sure it has the authenticity guarantee attached to it. And then you should be fine at that point because eBay will require them to ship it to them, okay? Yeah, we don't want you to get screwed. All right, why don't VCs just invest in emerging marketing and other equity markets? Why the U.S. real estate market with low yields and lower caps, even though they get in at 3% government anyways, has 1.3 thousand debt? They probably do invest in emerging markets, but it's an emerging market. Like, that's a high-risk market, basically, whereas U.S. real estate is probably one of the safest real estate markets there is, because the United States is a global currency that can just keep printing itself if it really needed to, although there could be repercussions down the road for doing that. In the short term, there's no repercussions, and with U.S. house prices being so expensive, it's clear that there's not enough supply to meet demand, so it's a safe market because there's not an oversupply of them. So yeah, I would say even if you can make moderate rent, you don't have to be cash flow positive even. You can just make sure that your cash flow is, finishing off that 3% interest, and then you're set. I mean, you've parked your money somewhere, and you can try to get your money back out whenever you do. But they're not going to do that. They're just going to do large property management and rent to U.S. renters, which there are plenty of us. All right, especially with like VRBO and Airbnb short-term rentals. Roger Gray, he says 10 Metapoo. Find that Hello Spitty. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a 10. Have you seen the video from Roxanne where some kids try to steal a Charizard but get caught? I saw that one. I didn't click on it. The vendor saw it or something like that, right? There we go. All right. What happens to the U.S. economy if Kamala wins, in your opinion? Well, I don't think that it simply explodes overnight. The market's like this gigantic beast, and Kamala doesn't directly manage all the businesses in it. She's going to write up probably some, legislation that sounds like what she was promising on her campaign. But the question is, could it pass Congress and the Senate? So if she wins, it's not necessarily true that it's a full Democratic sweep. Republicans might hold on to Congress, is the bottom line. So if the Republicans hold on to Congress, it's going to be perfect gridlock for 4 years. So not much will actually change, and the businesses probably won't go really hard up or really hard down. But she'll probably try to pass some executive orders that have to do with like raising tax on the wealthy and doing more entitlement handouts. So I would anticipate the U.S. debt to continue to climb at the same pace or higher. I think the wars in the Middle East and the war with Russia just kind of continues. I don't think it slows down. I think it just continues for a long time. Here's the problem with Russia is we don't truly control or know what they're going to do. So Russia can decide, you know what, I'm tired of this war. We are going to use tactical nukes on Ukraine. You guys have a week to pull your stuff out. We're nuking it. So Putin can reach that point, and then the United States will have to decide if it also wants to get involved in nuclear war. And so that's exactly what Donald Trump talks about when he says, this is kind of scary times we're in. You guys think everything's just cool and, let's talk about abortion and pronouns. He's like, no, we're like on the brink of World War III. Let's get out of this. Now, when he talks about Putin, he says, I'm gonna get a deal. I'm gonna get a deal. That's what he's always talking about, right? He's the deal maker. And he says, I have a good relationship with Putin. I'm going to get a deal. I think that basically means surrendering to Putin. I think he's going to give Putin what he wants, and then Putin's going to get what he wants and withdraw, and the war might actually end. He might actually be right. The war might be over. And then the question becomes, does Putin try again later, maybe when Trump's term is over, or does Putin back off for 4 years? Who knows? But, a lot of what's going on in the world is really coming down to that one guy. And I guess if he did quit for 4 years, that gives the rest of the world 4 more years for him to be voted out or just to die from old age. Because, he could just die from old age. Putin could die. He probably won't. He'll probably live to like 100. And then also like surrendering to Putin in the sense that he gets what he wants out of the battle, which again, I think is exactly going to be like that. He's going to give Putin at least some of the land that he wanted. And then the war probably would end because Putin will get what he wants. But yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing in the short term to have that occur because the economy will probably pick up if the war is over and the threat of a draft and a threat of nuclear war is gone. That's going to cause an increase in the economy. People are going to say, hey, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Instead of hiding all my money away, I'm going to go ahead and invest in productivity now and not hide all my money in case of a total global collapse. But then also in the long term, it could be bad. It could signal American weakness to not try and defeat him. But they're a nuclear country. Like, what does defeating Putin actually look like? Do we invade Russia? Do we say better stop or we'll shoot you with nukes? Like, what does it look like? So it's a tricky situation. I would say overall, I'm betting the war just drags on and maybe drags on in a very bad way under the Kamala Harris presidency. I think that Putin will look at her very much like he looked at Biden because I think he only invaded Ukraine after the mistakes we made in Afghanistan that made us look incompetent. It made us look like we would definitely not be interested in a new war. So he knew we were not interested in going to another war. That's why he invaded. He said, America's weak right now. America's weak They're losers. They lost in Afghanistan like big losers. They don't want another war. So he said, now it's my time to make a move. And so, yeah, if we signal more weakness like that, he could just keep going on for a really long time, probably. There's the Battle of Taiwan coming up. Don't you guys want to sign up for the Battle of Taiwan? All our Swifty girlfriends can vote for Kamala, and we can then be drafted into the Battle of Taiwan. How does that sound? That sounds about right. Christopher Garcia says, 10 packs of Hidden Fates Chinese. Ooh, and shipping. All right. Which is why one of my recent thoughts, I personally feel the draft should change so that women are drafted at the same rate as men. All women should have to sign up for the draft. You shouldn't be allowed to vote and not be drafted. You should definitely be at risk of the draft when you vote. So that if you vote for war, you have to get drafted into that war. You know, really think, let that sink into you guys. That is common sense is all it is. That's not women hate, it's not misogyny, that's common sense. The fact that women can vote for war but not get drafted is a logical disconnect from their consequences of their actions. So I just don't think that makes sense to have it set up that way. The draft should be 50-50, 50% female, 50% male, and then people can vote however they feel convicted to vote. You can't be voting and not be at risk of the draft. That's silly. That's silly. That doesn't make any sense to me. All right, Christopher Garcia, here goes. Oh, yeah, if girls got drafted into war, they'd just be looking at the two candidates going, which one of you is not going to draft me? Oh, Tapu Koko. Very nice. The boys understand that feeling. This is something that maybe girls should listen to us guys about for once, because typically it's us guys that need to listen to the girls because we don't listen. But for once, this might be one where the girls should listen. It's like there's a real emotional feeling. Seeing all those guys in Ukraine get shot and blown up by drones, those are all men. Seeing that and knowing, hey, that might be me someday. It's like there's an emotional connectivity to that. We have an emotional understanding of it because it's so dangerous. And the idea that we could have to go to war with China over Taiwan is ridiculous. And it's not just U.S. military men and women. It's also the people of Taiwan or the people of Ukraine. Like, they're human. I care about the people in those wars too. The wars do need to end quickly. That's the best outcome, is to get them over. So there's people over there. I'm not related to them. They're not my countrymen, but I can still empathize with them and be like, God, that sucks. What if we just didn't do that? How nice would that be? We are, Laurentis. But, the idea that we could negotiate with Putin and get him to go away, I don't think that's going to happen. He already had too many Russians die. He has to win or he'll be overthrown. That's what'll happen. And I think that's what the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden office currently wants, administration wants. They want Putin overthrown. They want him to fail over there. Oh, there you go, circuitry. So they're putting all the pressure on him to really not succeed and for the battle to become a battle of attrition that lasts for like 10 years, just like our battle in the Middle East lasted a long time, right? They want to waste Putin's time in the Ukraine war, and then Putin will be overthrown and maybe a pro-Western Russian president will be installed. I don't know. The people will overthrow him because they'll be like, bro, you're not winning and you killed so many of us. So you just killed the treasure of our youth, and we've been living in economic sanctions also that you could fail to take Ukraine. You're out of here, Putin. You suck. So he'll be overthrown unless he becomes like this totalitarian dictator, which he already sort of in some ways kind of is, because he cheats in his elections. But he'll become worse in order to hold his position. But more likely, he might just flee or something. He might be overthrown. And I think that's what we want. I think that's what America's best outcome is to take Putin out of the game and to install a more Western-friendly leader who says, we don't want war. We're sorry about what happened in Ukraine. We're sorry. Just leave us alone. We don't want war. Realistically, though, the question is, would that happen? And because war is a nuclear country, a country with a lot of nuclear warheads, I think Putin will more likely resort to tactical nuke usage before he gets overthrown and loses. He'll say, no, we're using nukes. And because, he'd rather do that, put all his cards, all chips onto the table, than become a loser and a failure. I really do. I think it's just his personality type. You can kind of see it. So it's a very dangerous situation, and it really could be World War III, especially if his ally China joins. So China and Russia are building ties, and they're building their own global currency, and we're just kind of sitting back on our haunches going, God, I hope I get access to abortion. Like, have your access. Kill all your babies. But let's not go to war with these guys. That's a way bigger subject. We got all these social problems, politics problems. You know, and I'm saying that to the Republicans too, because Republicans are they're so also involved in the social politics of things. It's like, let's talk about World War III and are we getting richer or are we getting poorer? You know, that's what really matters. Like, I think sometimes the Republicans take such a hard stance against immigration. I don't think it's always such a smart move, because they can't imagine a world where the net immigration is actually overall healthy for the country. But, you know, Donald Trump, he takes a very hardcore stance against it. All right, let's see. Christopher Garcia. There we are. I see two different Christopher Garcias. Oh, that's right, because there's two of you. Skies are clear, air is clear, your pockets are fatter. Yeah, we want no war. We want money going up, poverty going down. Something's terribly wrong with the economy. Houses on my street rent for $5.5K a month. Yeah. All women shouldn't. It should be 60-40. We need women for population control. No, it's got to be 50-50. And then all women should vote, right? It needs to be 50-50. If you are a woman and you vote, you need a 50% equal drafting. You need to draft exactly the same as the men. That is the right way to do it. Because, again, you can't have this disconnect between how you vote and who gets drafted. It's a terrible idea. Very illogical idea. You don't want to be illogical. That's a subject I feel very strongly about right now. Because, again, I also agree. We might be on the brink of World War III right now. All right, we're going to hit print. We can't be the only country with a bunch of female soldiers. All right, there we go. What happens if Trump wins, in your opinion? So I think we were just talking about the scenario where if Kamala wins, I don't actually think the stock market will plunge. Hold on, let me write no slabs on this. It's no slabs, right, Christopher? I don't think you had slabs. Did you see Putin said he wanted Harris to win the election? Yeah, you have to take that with a grain of salt, because he might be lying. I think earlier he said he was prepared to negotiate the end of the war with Trump. He said that in a different interview. So he might be saying that he favors Kamala Harris because he knows that if he said that he favored Donald Trump, he might actually be damaging Trump's a chance of winning. He probably strongly prefers Donald Trump because he knows if he gets Trump, he's just going to walk up to him and say, give me this land, and this land, and it's all over. And Trump's going to say, okay, because I'm going to be the president who wins the war. But we got to make it look like you didn't get that land. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a whole box, Jen. Oh, my. Okay, Jen ordered a whole box of OP9. Yeah, my suspicion is that he strongly prefers Trump, but he can't say that because that would just be worse for Trump. All right. If Trump wins the election, I think the stock market will rally on the idea that the cost of gas will go down. It will rally on the idea that Donald Trump has promised twice now to create a Bitcoin fund. So he's going to buy Bitcoin. It'll go up because Donald Trump will reduce regulations on companies. So he'll say the companies are allowed to do stuff without, red tape or paperwork to fill out, or, an overseer of this, an overseer of that. So he'll say he'll get rid of regulation. Also, I heard Trump softening his tone on immigration in his latest interview with that one guy with the black hair. He mentioned when it came to immigration, he wanted to focus on getting all of the criminals out. He said anyone who's a criminal has to be kicked out right away. And so I think he will probably build a border wall and kick criminals out. That's my suspicion. But I think that he will struggle to actually deport women and children and people who are like working productive jobs, because I think ultimately that will look so badly on the Republican Party that they will lose future elections if he truly goes through with that. So, but I do expect that he will probably do something to try to close the border, and I do expect he'll probably start exporting anyone he considers a criminal. All right. Very nice. There won't be an increase in entitlements. He'll probably say no more entitlements. But you never know, because Donald Trump spent a lot of money too when he was in office. But he's not going up promising, hey, we're going to... Oh, very nice. Look at that, Jen. Very nice. Very pretty. Ooh. He's got a nice black cape. I do think he will probably let Putin win with Ukraine. I think he'll probably let him win and the war will end. And that will probably cause the stock market to tick up as well. Like I said, if the war actually ended and the threat of nuclear war was over, that's good for the stock market because it produces stability. And stability is one of the important requirements for investment. Investors don't like to invest when times are unstable. So if the war suddenly ended and Ukraine and Putin shook hands in some stupid photo op, the stock market would probably tick up that day. You can actually see historically when Putin began the invasion, the stock market plunged right afterwards. So if there was a formal written agreement to a ceasefire and an end to the war, probably the stock market would jump a little bit. So that's what I'm anticipating. On the other hand, if Putin is dragging out the war, and again, this is, let's say we never end it, if it just drags out and he says, that's it, I'm going nuclear, stock market is going to be decimated, absolutely decimated. Your grandma and grandpa, anyone you know with stock savings, the whole economy will just completely crash. People will be laid off in masses. All the rich people, all the producers will pull their money out of everything and they'll run to their underground bunkers in New Zealand. They'll be like, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in 10 years. They'll take a loss too. They don't even care. They'll say, oh, okay, I guess I'll go from 10 million. Oh, look at that, Jen. Double hits, man. They'll say, I'll go from 10 billion to 5 billion. I don't even care. I'm just selling everything and I'm going to my bunker in New Zealand, right? So they'll exit the market if a single nuclear bomb goes off. And there's room for a lot of bad things to happen over the next 4 years. Again, China hasn't made a move, and I think China's pretty clever for mostly staying uninvolved in war. But they have ambitions. I also think there's a possibility Trump could cause a lot of damage. Who the hell is that? Trump could cause a lot of damage if he does this stupid idea where he ends income tax, but everything gets tariffed at 100% or whatever, right? Like, what are you talking about? I don't think that would be very smart. There we go. Because, in a free market economy, you're supposed to trade with your neighbors, especially if they produce goods cheaper or more efficient than you do. You're supposed to trade with them. So I'm not a pro-tariffs guy. I think tariffs ultimately are bad. So I'm against tariffs. I really think that they're a type of economic protectionism that you actually typically see from the Democrats. Like Bernie Sanders, he says, hey, we need to stop all these companies from competing with our companies. Well, if they're producing cars faster and cheaper, maybe we don't deserve to make cars. Let the collapse occur. That would, when the rest of the world makes all of our goods and nobody has a job, let the collapse occur so that the economy can reset itself. But we don't allow that collapse to occur. We keep propping it up and bailing out companies that work less efficiently, less skillfully, and in a much more expensive way than companies in other countries like China. We just don't allow it. So we say, no, they can't play the game with us. They're not allowed to play. It's actually anti-capitalism to do that. Skies are clear. We can't be the only country. No, sweet. Yappy the sniper. That's a case hit. If the war ends, gold goes down. Long-term investors, plenty of money to make in the market regardless of which way it goes with trading. Just want to keep that stream alive. Thanks, Jen. I appreciate it. That's Jeff's bag. Hey, that's not Jen's bag. That's Jeff's bag. Hold on. Let me grab this. I knew that. You think I didn't know that? Hold on. All right, we must have put it in the middle. That sucks. So here's these. Now I don't know exactly what else was there. That was there. Oh my God. I put it exactly in the middle. Let me rewind the stream. Usually only 1 or 2 box in a case has double hits. So people are saying a case can have double hits. Very good. All right. I'm going to just rewind the stream here and see exactly what she had so that I can make sure we withdraw it all perfectly. Sorry about that, Jen. That's why I show the bags on stream, because occasionally I make a mistake. Oh my god, ads. Is this a scary movie ad? I love scary movies. I don't get to watch them anymore. All right, let's start rewinding. All right, so here it goes. Looks like it's about right there. There's Jeff's bag. Need to see what's in the back of the pile. Oh, there you go. That works. All right, so it looks like... Can it not get any larger? Hold on, let me close the live chat. There it is. All right. Oh, no, but I moved these out of the center. No, actually, I know their location. They were parked in front of this thing. All right. This is silly, isn't it? So here's 3 from the back. 1, 2, 3. Looks like it might have been 4 from the back. Okay. It can get larger. You need to light some candles and pour some wine, soft music. Oh no, Jen. I have no way of knowing for sure if either of these are yours. Let me keep rewinding this. Oh wait, here we go. This might help. Hey, mister, just grab the 2 main hits. Well, I think we grabbed all your cards here. I just want to make sure we didn't miss any. I guess what I could do is just watch from the beginning on 2 times speed. Let's do it, guys. All right. we're rewatching your polls because I made a mistake. How silly is this? Handception going on. I know. Ah, there it is. Look. Okay, and that's this guy right here. And it says you also had a pack with the Nami in it, which I don't think we grabbed. That's the answer. So you had a pack with the Nami in it, and that was this one right here. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. All right, problem solved. There we go. Actually, I'm wondering if this is yours, the buggy. So we got the Nami, we got this guy, we got that guy. I don't remember the bug. The Bugsy might be Jeff's. That's the good thing about recording all this. It can all be fixed. Like I can replace all the cards if they had to be replaced. It all happens on camera. Okay, there's one of the hits. I go, ooh, very nice, Jen. You got 2 hits. Wow, I can't believe it. Okay, there's that girl. We got one of those, right? Oh, that might have been yours too then. Okay, so we did not have the girl pulled out of his bag. He's still in there. And what about the Bugsy, though? So the Bugsy, I believe, might be his. Bugsy is his. All right. So Bugsy is Jeff Leon's. Oops. Bugsy is Jeff Leon's. Let's grab this. And this is yours. There you go. All right. We just rewatched all the pulls. Our names are too similar. You know, part of the problem is you both get stacked in a similar location too, so I got to be extra careful. But you know, part of my job is to always show the bag too. There we go. So we have a recording of everything. All right, there we go, Miss Jen. We got all of your cards just like you are meant to have them. And let's go looking for your bag. So you got one huge bag, and I believe you're in need of a secondary bag. Yes. Always open, Calvin. Pro tip, if you're playing at normal speed and hold your finger on the video, play at 2 times speed until you remove the finger. Oh, I've never seen that before. I think I'm done with my current bag. Can it be added to my current shipment? It could not do that without printing a secondary label. Go. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Because you're adding so many cards that the weight significantly changes. There we go. All right. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? You got to open it. Click. Here's Jack Gray. 2 Holo Shuffles. Keep them if they're cold. All right, you got it. All right, you got it, Mr. Jack. What were we talking about? I think we were talking about Putin and all that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and he said 2 of them. 1, 2, Mr. Jack. It would be a really nice thing for Putin to lose, by the way, for Putin to be overthrown. If they're cold, if Putin was overthrown in Russia and they installed a new, sort of like, let's call him a well-balanced leader who's not necessarily trying to defeat the West. Let me rewind this. And he was just more agreeable and not looking for war. Maybe Russia could get along with Europe again, and Europe could receive cheaper gas again, because Europe's been running on expensive gas this whole time, or they call it petrol. And so that's bad for their markets this entire time too. So it's not just America that's experiencing higher gas prices. Our friends over in Europe are experiencing higher gas prices too, and that's messing them up as well. So both of our economies are screwed up by higher than normal energy prices because of this war. So once again, if the war could just end, or if we could, in any way, if the war could end in any way, then we would get a better economy. I just don't really believe Kamala Harris could negotiate the end of the war. I think that, I don't think that she would be able to defeat Putin, because if Putin felt like he was really put into a corner, he would probably consider using a nuclear bomb at some point. He's like, I'm a nuclear power. I'm using a nuclear bomb. Would you like to counter-nuke me, America? Because if you counter-nuke me, I'm going to counter-nuke you rather than Ukraine. I'm pointing my nukes at Ukraine. If you want to nuke us in Russia from America, we're going to nuke you back. So this is like a game of chicken. Well, here's the deal. We're not scared to let Ukraine go to Russia. We're much more scared of having a nuclear bomb dropped on ourselves. And I think Putin understands that game of chicken. I think he knows he wins in the game of chicken. So that's why it's not good to let it get to that point, because you don't want to watch America lose that game. Yeah, assume that Putin uses a nuclear bomb in Ukraine to win the game. Do we launch a full nuclear assault onto Russia? Will all the other countries with nukes just ignore that and be like, yeah, we support it? It might not be that way. And Russia might have nuclear submarines just laying around in the ocean waiting to counter nuke. So they win in the game of chicken because we have more to lose than they do. Their country does not even have the economy of Texas. Texas earns more GDP than Russia does. So why would we play a game of nuclear chicken with Russia over a country we don't care that much about? I mean, Ukraine is not the biggest thing to us in the whole world. So I think he understands that perspective, that analysis, and he's willing to do a war of attrition with us. But if it ever looks too bad for him, he has a nuclear option that where he wins and we lose. We need those vaults from Fallout. I'm unfamiliar with having a bag to ship. What do I need to do? Says Brock. Well, Mr. Brock, it's $9 to ship your bag. Instructions unclear. Invade the country of Texas. Mister, the answer we all want to the $1 million question. Should I open it? All right. So we weren't done with the... this isn't done, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 spots in the rocket break. We need 2 more. They're $37 per spot. Here it is. And... ta-da! Here is the Espeon break as well with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in it. It also needs 2 spots. We are 3 hours into the stream. Where's that Espeon? Lovely. There it is. So there's that lovely Espeon, and here's the rocket break. We also have this Charizard giveaway going on tonight. I'm going to hand out another spot with that. Here we go. So we're rolling it. Billy Ogilvy. Ogilvy. He said it's Ogilvy. I think Russia has a high chance of winning just because the vast majority of Americans don't actually give a flip about Ukraine. I'm not related to the Ukrainians. It's not my motherland. You know what I mean? Hey, send me to war. Get us wrapped up into a nuclear war. Let's do it. so that we can save a country unrelated to us. Ultimately, we don't want Putin to have Ukraine. It's super gay. He's like this awful person. It shifts the balance of power in the world over to our enemies. It says America's not willing to fight to the end to stop land grabbing. It signals to China and to Iran that we're scared and that we have too much to lose. But ultimately, we kind of do have too much to lose, in my opinion. Remember, the war could end any day. Putin could just say, we're withdrawing, and then the whole war would be over. So he doesn't want to withdraw. He thinks he's got an upper hand still going. He could withdraw right now. It would just be over in one day. He'd say, we're withdrawing all our troops. What a mistake. Or he'd say something more like, we set out to take down our opponents who are, what was he calling them? Like Nazi sympathizers or something like that. And he'd say, he would just withdraw and say, we did it, we stopped the bad guys. And then he could say something ominous like, but if you join the West, we're going back in. Or something like that, right? We'll go back in with nukes. So he could say something like that and withdraw right now. But he's not going to do that because he feels like he's in a position to negotiate and to get a chunk of Ukraine for himself. All right. He forgot to add it to break history. What? I won the first edition. You won the Dark Arbok. Oh! Yeah, Jen, you got this Dark Arbok. Did you see this, Jen? Hold on. We were ogling at your pulls in the Cool Kid box. You ready? Look at that. You got Trapinch Reverse, Dark Arbok Holo. Look at that. Cool. And you got this golden signature. Hot. It's not too bad. All right. I would need to travel across the world to coffee with you. You're severely underestimating how far USA will go just to show is not to be messed with. Yeah, I mean, you could be right. I mean, America could really prolong this war with Russia. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily the wrong strategy because it could do a lot of damage to give up so quickly, right? That's the desire, is to get out of the war quickly. That's Putin's analysis, is that Americans don't want to be in another endless war because we can't afford it. We don't have a stomach for war. That's his analysis, and he might be right. But yeah, I mean, we could just like stick it out and keep letting the young Russian soldiers and young Ukrainian soldiers kill each other with drones, and you know, we could keep doing sabotage and assassinations and poison and whatever tricks we do in the middle of a war. Maybe we get like AI robot doggies like in something from Black Mirror. Yeah, we just keep going on and on and on until Putin runs out of money and runs out of people. And then we say, there you go, checkmate. But I'm saying it could just end in him saying, okay, good, now I use my nuclear bombs. And I do think there's a real problem with that. We're fighting a nuclear country with not a particularly small arsenal of nuclear countries, the largest nuclear arsenal country in the world, right? And that could just end really terribly. So, you know, finding a fast way to peace could be a good plan in the short term at the very least. But, you know, it would change the American brand a little bit. I have to agree with that as a downside. It would change the American brand. It would sort of shift the balance of power in the world over to our opponent saying, hey, they bullied their way into taking chunks of Ukraine. I think we would have to use our media to sort of spin it as, look at how much Putin lost in this war and not a single American dead or something like that. You know what I mean? So we would propagandize it the same that he would. He would go home and say, hey, we're the victors. Look at all this big chunks of useless land we got. Isn't that worth hundreds of thousands of you dying? Kevin Vu, Rock Smash. It's super effective. All right, there's one spot in the Rocket Pack. Trump's a businessman himself. He'll give to that. What do you think about the Trump assassination? Yeah, I still find it really odd that they had the sniper in their sights and they waited for him to take a shot before they pulled the trigger. I still find that really surprising because if you're watching it, they're looking at him with the scope, and it makes you wonder, like, was he just wondering if he was going to shoot? Was he going to let him take a shot? Like, what was going on, really? Did he just get on his scope and just barely see him just as he shot and he go, oh my God, there he is, boom, like that, right? Like, was it a snap decision, or did he already see the kid? He's like, maybe you take a shot, kid, and then I'll pull my trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because, you know, that's really insane if you think about it. It meant that potentially that Secret Service sniper had the power to decide if the kid gets a chance to assassinate Donald Trump. And he said, yeah, take the shot. Go ahead. So that's a really fascinating thought. But yeah, I mean, the kid seemed to be some kind of crazy kid who was into... I've heard he was into groups that are saying, you know, we need to kill all these powerful people. I heard he was interested in killing Biden too, but we don't talk so much about the assassinations anymore. I don't know, Shinzo Abe in Japan was assassinated just like 3 years ago, successfully, I might add. He died. Shinzo Abe, he was a conservative in Japan, if you guys remember. He was shot with a handmade gun. Crazy, a handmade gun. And he died from that. So, yeah, it was pretty wild that Putin survived that. At the time, the Donald Trump, you know, Truth app stock like jumped like 30% in value, and now it's collapsed all the way back down. So, you know, it was looking like a certain victory for Donald Trump around that time period. And now it's looking like a very tight race. It's looking like, you know, the race has shifted entirely. Trump looks like the old, tired candidate. He's Biden now. And Kamala Harris is the young first woman of color president. So, you know, there's a bit of momentum on the other side just because of those words. And I think it's going to be pretty close, definitely. There was also that other Japanese press that got knifed. Oh, yeah. I paid for shipping when I bought my first pack last night, and you advised me to not ship right away after just one pack. So I waited and bought more packs last night and today. Yes. Brock. Okay, let me look into this, Brock. You're starting to confuse me a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Brock, I had a person who pre-ordered shipping tell me to go ahead and ship their stuff out. And now I'm wondering if that was you or not. It might not have been you, I'm starting to realize. So Brock Becker had a label printed on 8/29, and that was it. Oh, so you should have a bag over here right now, Brock. Brock, forgive me. There was a guy who emailed me today who had prepaid for shipping and told me to go ahead and ship his stuff out. And the way you were talking to me, I thought you were saying that you had already shipped your bag. I thought it was maybe you. So I thought what you were saying is you had already shipped last night. My apologies, Brock. There was a bit of a miscommunication there. Hold on, let me get the other bag. Joshua Whipple, Christopher Garcia. No, it wasn't necessarily you that made it confusing. It was the other guy. There was a guy complaining to me. He said, hey, did you ship my stuff? And I was like, why would I have shipped your stuff unless you ordered shipping? He said, well, I prepaid for shipping. I thought for some reason that was you. All right, Mr. Brock. I just got to find your other bag, Britt. All right. Weird. Did I set your bag down somewhere unusual because I was anticipating having to carry it downstairs and potentially combine it with the other bag? Brando. That's what I was saying. Like in my mind, you had a bag like downstairs waiting to be shipped out. Sven. Well, we generated a bag for you today. Where is it? Why wouldn't it be sitting right here in the BRs? The Espeon went off already. I missed it. Did it? No, it didn't. The Espeon? Let's grab this. It's sitting on the screen. Yeah, but didn't you buy something earlier in the... Didn't you buy something earlier in the stream? Oh, it was this. Oh, I thought I'd made you a second bag. Weird. Okay, Brock, let me print you a label. Sounds like we got it all figured out. Weird, man. I print so many labels and I deal with so much shipping, Brock, that I'm having like these false memories of the things we've done already. Having like flashbacks, and I think it's someone else's bag I'm imagining, but it's not related to your bag. There you go. Okay, print. All right. So your stuff will be going out. good. Does anyone else love those ASMR sounds? You mean when I'm like bag hunting? Thank you, Mr. Brock. All right, cool, man. Brock, how is Ash doing? Oh my God. Well, it is 3:40. I genuinely thought these would end. They're so close. This is 1 spot and 2 spots, but it is not moving. Let's give these Carl spots out, because we're approaching 4 a.m. Roll it. All right, we got Smoking Sharp. That's J Sharp. If you had a face cam, we would all pay for a membership. I just don't think that'll happen. I've shown my face a lot of times. That's not the... I just enjoy not having to worry about, like, you know, oh, am I making the right facial expression? Being able to focus on what I'm saying and focus on the cards in my hand, I think is ultimately better. There you go. Who do you guys think... I have a question for you guys. Who do you think ultimately will win the election? Does anyone strongly believe it's going to be one candidate or another? Do you think there'll be a surprise? Yeah, we got them. I think Republicans are going to be surprised that there are so many Democrat voters who really do not like Donald Trump, by the way, or agree with any of his ideas. There we go. So your ideas might be popular within your group, but if your group is in the minority, you lose. Big fella. The country has a lot of liberals and a minority of conservatives. Okay, let's find out who wins. Here goes. That lands on 3 for Mr. Reflex. All right. Reflex getting into the break. Grab this. What are we at? We're at 13. Nice. The break's moving along quite nicely. Okay, Reflex takes spot number 13. Okay. Return for tomorrow's Dark Charizard break. Oops, I won't throw this away because we're going to use it again. And I think we're done. It's just kind of a slow day today. Actually, again, the daytime stream really was not slow. There was like $1,000 order in it and all. So overall, the nighttime stream was quite slow, but the daytime stream was plenty active. But we'll be back on for the daytime stream for Friday and the nighttime stream for Friday. I'll see you guys there. I got the last 3 spots. No. Oh, hold on. Don't go anywhere, guys. Don't go anywhere. I think Jen has sent an order. It just hasn't loaded in yet. The last 3 spots. Let's start writing her name up. Oh, and there it is. It just arrived. Wow. I just about turned that off. Who is this? It is Pricier. So this is going to say Jen. 3 rocket spots and an OP9 box. Oh, okay, hold on. So let me think about this. There were only 2 spots over here. Should I write it down as Triss? Okay, hold on. Wait, let me write this down as Triss. All right, Triss. And then, so there is actually $37 left over. Okay, because there were only 2 spots left in here. Although, I would be happy to take that extra spot and put it into the Espeon to save you $3. There's 1 spot rocket. Hold on, let me read it. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. There was only 1 spot in the rocket, and then there were 2 spots in the Espeon. Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? Okay, so I think it's supposed to be 1 spot in here and 2 spots in there. Okay. Is that what you wanted, Jen? You just confirmed that, and I'll do it. I'll place these up here for the moment. Now, let's pull these out. We are going to have a rocket break, guys. There we go. Only one spot. There we go. Whew. Team Rocket blasting off a... I thought you said 3. There was 1 spot left in the Rocket and 2 spots left in the Espeon. I can move those spots over at $37 a spot if you want, just to finish it. Or you can keep 2 spots out, and those would be worth the amount of store credit that they're worth. Actually, we could run a second round of this, too. That's another option. So, all right, here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. T is yelling at me. All right. Now, it's a total of 3 spots between the Espeon and the Rocket. So you could finish off the Espeon, but only if you wanted to, because obviously it's a totally different product. We could run a second round of Rocket. We can hold it as store credit. We could also convert it to OP9 packs. We can do anything you want. All right. There we go. Jen, I'm tempted to move to Hawaii. My wife and I are talking about it. We were learning that people have the longest lifespan in Hawaii, and that Hawaii is one of the healthiest states in the country as a result of their access to lots of outdoor activities. There we go. All right. Very good. Give me a number. What do you guys think? You think I'd make it in Hawaii, or you think I'd be like, what am I doing here? I think I would definitely miss Missouri's cold winters. Living expenses high there. I'd come find you in Hawaii for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. Yeah. I read all the downsides were mostly financial. All right. Rawr. So here goes. Part of the analysis of moving there is we think that buying real estate in a place like Hawaii is not a bad idea. We think real estate investing in Hawaii could be really smart. Although apparently there's a lot of rules on renting. But, you know, just owning one home in a place that's appreciating. Now, wait a second. We got to make sure that we pull this out right. There it goes. All right. Set that there. Also, shipping from Hawaii. I've shipped a lot of product to Hawaii, and it usually costs about $2 more. I wouldn't change my shipping prices. I would just accept a $2 loss. Here goes. We got Chu Calvin. Good luck, Chu Calvin. You are going to pull Dark Muck. All right. Oops. Yeah, it costs about $2 more per label. Wait, where's your bag? Is it down here? Oh, there it is. One home there is almost $1 million. We think we can afford a home of about $800,000, and then we just sell off the homes we have here in Lake of the Ozark and roll the money into that home. Boom, done. You know what I'm saying? So we got some homes out here. We just sell them all off, and then buy one home in Hawaii, and then we're set. Okay, number 2, Kevin Vu. All right, Kevin, let's see what you got. A good home there is like $1 million. Yeah, you're right. Crazy expensive. Sleep. That's what you guys will be doing soon enough. You don't have volcano insurance for our cards. I guess I'd need volcano and hurricane and typhoon insurance or something like that. Okay. Here's Joseph Jones. Mr. Joseph. All right. Oh, Dark Rapidash. Beautiful. What a great looking card, man. Cool. I hope we pull a Grimer out of here. I want one of those banned Grimers. Okay. Now, here's Chu Calvin. Mr. Chu Calvin. Oh, Dark Kadabra. Sweet. Okay, that's an uncommon. That's pretty good. I had Denny's for the first time. Was it this week or last week? It was this week. I had Denny's for the first time in like years, man. And I forgot how much Denny's was just like eating a whole dessert for lunch or whatever. Because those pancakes are so sweet. There you go. All right. Yo, look at that Eevee. But I had fun, man. I miss Denny's. We don't even have Denny's out here in Lake of the Ozark. No Denny's, no Chick-fil-A, no In-N-Out. There's barely any hamburgers, or there's almost no fast food out here. I mean, we got like Taco Bell and McDonald's. We have Sonic's. So very limited options for fast food. There you go. Oh, Jennifer Yap. All right, Jen. Come on, Jen. You're going to pull. Ponyta. Yay! One lovely Ponyta. All right. Nice. How about this? Joseph Jones. Joseph Jones is going to pull. Wow, dude, that is so lucky. Joseph Jones just pulled the top uncommon card, Dark Charmeleon. As a 10, it sells for like $115 or something like that. It's not looking too bad. Beautiful, man. Joseph Jones probably making all his money back on that one card. It has to grade first, though. There you go. Such a cool card. You guys are making me want to open up some Team Rocket. Here's Rigoberto Gil. Mr. Rigoberto, you're going to pull. Oh, there it is. That is a great pack. That is the Naughty Grimer, and he is also looking well-centered. That is more expensive than the Dark Charmeleon. I take it back. The Dark Charmeleon was like $115. This was like $150 or something like that, wasn't it? I can't remember. That is the Naughty Grimer. I call him Naughty Grimer because he's looking up as he comes out of the sewer. And so, but the girl is right here, so they're going, oh, he's looking up her skirt. So in America, they had his eyes face forward. You guys have heard the story a million times because I've explained it a million times. But some people, maybe even one person might have heard it for the first time today. But yeah, that card's expensive. I sold a PSA 10 of that for $250 3 years ago. Yeah, I had a couple of them too. I sold them all because I anticipated the price fall. I said, well, this is just a common card out of a Japanese pack that only costs like at the time, it was like $100 or something. So I said, the Grimer, a billion of them are going to get pulled and graded. So I sold all my Grimers. They're down to like 140 or something like that. That is still a phenomenal price, though, for a common. So that is fantastic, considering it's just Grimer, too. Joseph Jones. Mr. Joseph. What do we got? Abra. Okay. So he had a lot of spots in there, I guess. He had 3 spots in there. Mister, are you assuming her gender? I might be. Okay, Joseph Jones with the Dark Charmeleon. Now, who pulls the holo? It is. Boom! Caleb Ibarra. Yeah, all right. Ooh, Dark Alakazam with a big swirl right there. Can you see it? Oh, look at that swirl. I can see it better than you guys. Beautiful swirl. Well-centered Dark Alakazam. That was a really freaking nice pack. I like the centering on that pack. I'm gonna put this in the Cool Kids box for him just because of the centering. All right. Wow, Mr. Caleb, I'm glad he's still with us. He's got bonkers amounts of cards over here with me. I don't know when he's going to ship, but he should ship. He's got a U.S. address. Mr. Caleb. That was a great booster pack, man. Because if you think about it, 3 different people got a solid pull. Somebody pulled Dark Charmeleon, and he looked decently centered. Somebody pulled the Naughty Grimer. He looked really well centered. And somebody pulled this nice Alakazam. He's a sort of middle of the pack kind of card, but he's got a good swirl right here. And the centering, once again, it looks really good. That was a great pack opening. All right. Now, the question for you guys is, what do you want to open next? I could do another Rocket Japanese if you want another shot at it. Because, hey, we didn't pull Charizard. I could do another one. I mean, it ended in one day, basically, the Rocket break. I'll do another one. Stand up. All right, here we are. Team Rocket blasting off sometime. So here is a second. It might be from the same seller. I don't even know. But if it's as well centered as the first one, then that's going to be a great one to open. Okay, here's how you fit a Japanese pack into my magnetic booster holder. You just do that. Sticks out the top a little bit, unfortunately. But it just is what it is. I'm going to run it again, so it's running twice. I just think it's a really good set. Base set? I might have light packs of base set that turn out to be heavy, but I also could do light packs of the English base set, but I don't have any more heavy packs, unfortunately. But so let me go ahead and grab this link and head over to the break history. Please put me in there. Sounds good. Hold on, let me jump down here. Break history. Just gonna say Rocket Japanese. Okay, and Jen's offering to jump in. Okay, you got it, Miss Jen. That is perfect. 2 spots going in. Good luck to you. Hopefully this pack has Charizard. Now, a whole box of OP9 as well. Do we have a whole box? No, but I'm going to stand up and grab one. OP9. Ow. All right, here I am. Here I am again on my own. There we go. Calvin has the base set itch. Pack breaks on Metazoo. Yeah. Running low on the Hello Kitty Metazoo. We actually sold a Metazoo PSA 10 card today. I had a Hello Kitty PSA 10 card. You think I should grade any of those Metazoo Hello Kitty cards? All right. Close that. Put that in there. Snipping this. Snipping this. All right. OP9 has sold fairly well just at the start. I think I might have gotten just the right amount of it. I'm running low finally on PRB1. I'm running low on that. The question is, do I run a restock? I think so. The reason why we run a restock on PRB1 is because we never pulled a God Pack. We got to keep going until a God Pack gets pulled and recorded. All right. Okay. Team Rocket will be the next set to overtake the Poke Hobby. I don't know if that's really... I don't know. I'm very excited to see what they make for Scarlet Violet Team Rocket set. I'm anticipating it to be insanely hot. I'm anticipating inflated prices. I'm going to warn people not to buy at the inflated price, but people probably will. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting set. All right. Holo. Yeah, be patient when it comes. Whenever the new set comes out, the Team Rocket set, be patient, because when you take a look at Pokemon 151, they ended up printing it again and again and again. They printed so much of Pokemon 151 that it was just no longer rare. And so, if I had to guess, with the brand new Team Rocket set, which they have not done since Rocket Returns, which was back in like 2007 or something. I can't remember, 2005. It's been 15 years since a Rocket set has been made. So if they're doing it again, they definitely have plans to overprint it to meet demand. That's my suspicion. They have plans to overprint it. Oh, look at this guy with his cool musket. There we go. All right. Cool, man. Grade the Sanrio cute ones. I could open a box for myself and get the Sanrio cards pulled. Buggy. Konnichiwa. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. And here is a holo. Nice. Ugh. Yeah, I'm a little scared because I can tell that the vendors in Japan badly want to overcharge me for the cards. Every time I've ordered, I've actually had to negotiate prices and been like, well, I'll take my business elsewhere, you know. So I've had to negotiate prices for everything I've purchased so far. And so when Team Rocket comes out, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that anymore. What they're going to do is they're going to say, we know this is super rare. We know everyone wants it. They're going to say, you're going to pay our prices this time. So I'm expecting a much higher price on Team Rocket packs. But just remember, they're going to print it in English, they're going to print it in Korean, they're going to print it in Japan 100 times. Not worth it to buy early at a high price. Much better to just wait it out. Here's Ryan Shapiro, 1 spot in the rocket break. You got it, Mr. Ryan. Okay, so the rocket already is filled by 3 spots for tomorrow. Very good. Today's stream wasn't that bad, was it? We had a few slow spots, but, you know, not bad. All right, awesome, guys. We had a great Thursday nighttime stream. Did I have a clip that I gave to Mike's side for tonight? I think I did, right? Didn't we have a Mike's side clip? Yeah, there was the God Pack. God Pack got open in this stream, so we got a nice clip made. All right, awesome. I'm going to be hopping off for the night, guys, and probably working a little bit on Monster Hunter. And to be honest, I need to work on some content over here. So I definitely need to have some content made over here. I will see you guys for tomorrow's Thursday daytime stream. See you later, everybody.